You chose poorly.
Now tuning into the encountered culture.
Fucking bored, man.
Oh. I'd rather be a drinking with my friends. When we go out, you'll never see us again.
Previously on the recap.
Y'all smell that? It smells like bitch in here.
I mean, I don't know, man. The way you've been ducking me, James might say it smells like broken there.
Hey, whoa! Whoa.
Shots fired. Shots fired. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Wayne's World. Oh, no, this is the recap. Welcome back to the recap, your inconsistent show about the consistent flow of toy news and information. We are one day away from Halloween. We're talking action figures and toy news tonight, and just what's been going on in general over the last week or so. And look, I got a couple of questions, Does Hasbro hate the Italians? Do they? I just want to know. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But, maybe Tron's on the up and up. 52 Toys, they're doing more alien stuff. All that and more tonight on the recap. Of course, this is your Thursday stream. Thursday, Friday, who knows, whatever day it happens to land on. Today is Thursday, though, so here we are. Right on. Of course, if you've been here before, you know the drill. We come, we hang out, we talk about toys, news, everything like that. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe below. And if you're feeling up for joining a cult, that's totally an option, right? Shout out to those cult members right now. Of course, you do see Just Justin Collects on there. You know the channel. You know the show. Collecting Justified every Saturday night at 9 p.m. You can find myself over there, Alexi over there, of course, David, Evan, and Smith. Andrew when he's not in the basement, and I guess Justin when his internet is working. It's a good show. Come hang out. Stop by. Say hello. If you like this, you'll like that. It actually has a theme each week. There is a topic to be centered on, not just toy news. So do yourself a favor. Go check that out. Of course, folks, I don't do this alone. I do have a who's who of Who crew with me this evening. Yeah, that sounds right. All right, let's start bringing them up. Let's see who we got here. Of course, bringing to the stage the usual suspect, the co-host, Alexi. Your boy's got toys.
Boys got toys, and he's on the scene. Batman goes and Joker's pushing out of the scenes. From the animated series to the movie line, he's gotta catch them all one bat at a time.
Alexi, what's going on?
More toy talk, as you wish.
Fairly Odd Parents, right? Here we go.
That's right. I am Cosmo from the Fairly Odd Parents, obviously. But this is just a soft launch of the costume. Tomorrow, I will be wearing a proper collared shirt with long sleeves, and I will have the green hair color. But I don't want to do green hair color and wash it out 2 nights in a row. It's bad for the tips,
That's right. You don't want to mess up the tips. It's all about the tips.
That's right.
Just the tips. But so I like the costume. I like the idea because you have like a thruple costume. Is that accurate?
He wishes. Timmy, I mean.
Yeah. That's good. That's cool. I will not be Wayne tomorrow. Actually, we're doing Ghostbusters stuff tomorrow, so this was on
Busty
standby.
Makes me feel good.
That's what I said, So let's do it. Yeah. So looking forward to it. Halloween on a Friday. I'll take that. No
Is it
problem.
is it going to be you as a Buster and then her as Janine, or
Both Busters.
you're going to keep her in a
just-
little box the
yeah,
whole
we're just
night because that's your
Busting.
ghost?
Yeah. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Just wheel her around.
She's like, I don't know why I had to be Slimer.
Just I bought this tub of green goo. I didn't know what else to do with it. You know, you gotta make do. All right, let's see. So you saw him in the opening clip. John's not here to have any comebacks for him this week, but you know, he's becoming a regular. Everybody's got theme music, but this is one of the good ones. I like this one. Mentions Garfield. How could you not like it?
That's a fact, sir. It's a black dog. That's a fact, sir. It's a black dog. That's a fact, sir. It's a black dog. Shows, horses, and Garfield.
Lorenz, what's going on? What up?
I'm feeling pretty good because John's not here. So, you know, this is going to be the most seamless stream we've ever done.
There could be no problems.
This can be great.
Yeah. So how's it going? How's the week been? Any plans for Halloween?
Yeah, we're going out tomorrow, and then we've got plans Saturday night as well, which is fine. But it's like, hey, Halloween falls on a Friday this year. It's like November 1st hangout. I don't know. Feels cheap. Feels like we shouldn't be doing that. But
Exactly.
it is what it is.
It is what it is. That's right. That's right. Anyway, so guys, we're gonna talk a little MCM tonight, right? Because that's been going on in the last week or so. So I figure, why not bring someone who was actually there? And actually, he told me he was available, even though it is after 11 p.m. Jay's pushing through, and he's been on here before. This is his first time with a little theme music. So here we go.
Adam Mcfarlane sold a Mcfarlane and then bought it again. Batman, Spider-Man, Ninja Turtle, wrestling. Why collect one when you can buy it all for a Batmobile roof repair? He's the guy to call. Jay's Toy Collection UK. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah!
All right, Jay's Toy Collection UK. Welcome to the stage.
Well. I've stayed up late. I've come dressed as a NECA shell-shocked turtle as well for you.
Beautiful.
Just to hear that theme music. Oh, hell yeah, I do like it. A nice bit of rock there to see me in. It's not even midnight yet, so yeah, let's talk some
There you go.
toys.
Yeah, let's do it. Well, Jay, thank you for volunteering to come on. You know, so
No
I know
problem. Dan who's cheating on you. He's gone off with the strong collectors, so somebody had to come and represent the UK.
exactly
Days after an MCM Comic Con.
Strong
Exactly.
collectors. I heard they have strong collectors, but weak friendship these days.
It's just the way
Don't
it
worry,
goes.
they don't watch this show. They'll never hear that.
They'll never hear it. It's fine. It's fine. But it's true. Anyway, so welcome, guys. We are here. We may have a couple of other pop-ins. Maybe Justin will do his usual cameo about an hour and a half into the stream. Yeah, so we'll see about that. Let's see who's in the chat, though, right? That's part of this. This is the whole thing. Of course, Cloud was here nice and early. Beep boop. That's right. Beep boop indeed. Jay was there, and now he's here. That's how it works. JB's out there. Good evening, everyone. Professor Soundwaves, what's going on, Professor? Alexi also in the chat. Zion's out there. What's up, Zion? What's going on? Darth Sinister is out there. What up, what up? Welcome, Darth. Appreciate you dropping in. And yeah, no, Black No Cloud, be better than John. Yeah. I think okay, I see. People just want to come on and give you shit. Is that the thing? Is that
I don't know how that started. What did I do? Besides be broke, what did I do?
I don't know.
It's a shame.
Gain some sort of reputation, Lorenz. Now, you're lucky my cosplay didn't go a bit further. I have seen Alexi recently, not wearing a lot of clothes, but I could not find my BBTS stickers. Otherwise, you might have had me cosplaying as Alexi this evening for
Ooh,
Halloween.
that would have been a good one.
I like that. That would have been fun, you know. Yeah.
If only someone would wish it.
Everybody, stop talking. Stop talking.
It didn't work.
Good.
Okay. So guys, what do you think? You want to talk a little MCM? We can kick it off with the Legends stuff since that went on pre-order this week. So we'll go there, and then Jay, you know, you can give us a little rundown. Tell us the experience of MCM. I don't believe any of us have been there. I don't think Alexi or Lorenz. I know I haven't. So if you guys have, you know, correct me. I don't want to speak for you, but I'm making some what I feel are safe assumptions here. I don't know.
I've only ever been there in spirit, but I'm actually. You guys look like you had a lot of fun. You know, 5 dudes crammed in a hotel room. I might try to make it out there next year.
The hotel room was quite the experience. Let me tell you, we couldn't fit in the bar. There was nowhere to sit, so everybody seemed to gather on my bed. So I had about 8 men on my bed, and we had a rather, what could only be described as an erotic shower. We seemed to have a room upgrade with this see-through fancy shower. And if you've seen some of Dan's behind-the-scenes clips there was certainly some things going on, and some certainly things you did not see there when Mr. Adam Batman around decided to bear all in the morning when I was just walking around the room. So it was definitely a fun one, put it that way.
A new meaning to teabag, even though we're talking about the British viewers.
That's right. A little double teabag action. I get it. Sometimes it happens. I thought the shower situation. So with that shower, was it like you turn the light on and then it just like exposes you, or like what was?
Right, yeah, so I think they had put us in some. I think it seemed like we got a room upgrade to what would be described probably more as a couple's room, but obviously it was myself, Dan, and Adam sharing this said room. So the toilet and the shower were in the same area, and it's got like this frosted glass on it, but you could literally see everything through the frosted glass because you'd have a full silhouette, let's say, of the person in the toilet or in the shower. And then there was a little button in there that turned the frosting off, and you had completely see-through glass. So as you can imagine, buttons were pressed during times of shower. So you may not quite have had this experience at San Diego or New York, but the British con seems to be just a bunch of new blokes in a room. So what more
And did you wear showers or wear flip-flops, or I don't know what you call them, just sandals when you use that shower? Or
they did not provide any. We had a couple of towels, and that was about it.
Better douse your feet in rubbing alcohol.
Pretty much.
Who knows what was happening in that shower before you guys got there?
Oh yeah. Probably the same thing. It was 3 other dudes who were there for a different event, having the same conversation about this shower.
Yeah, if you were trying to woo your good lady, this would be a nice room setup, but not quite what we were expecting. But it did turn into a good laugh. Really, actually, MCM was pretty fun just for the toy community getting together and just a good laugh. Even if we did get some rather strange reveals, but yeah, we'll get into those, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. So at MCM, they did have this Marvel Legends wave for the most part, aside from 2 of these that we knew. But when you're there at the reveal, like, is everybody excited about what's going on? Was it kind of like a mixed bag of reactions? You know, like what was the general feel?
The British crowd, I suppose, is always a bit more subdued than the American crowd. We're quite even in the cinema. We don't really cheer during the film. We just sit there in silence. So
yeah. I wish the Americans would do that too, but you know, people won't shut the fuck up.
That's how you're supposed to watch a movie.
So yeah, it was pretty quiet as it is in the British area, apart from a couple of chattery Star Wars fans behind us that were just sort of jeering at stuff, but. I think the reveals were what we pretty much expected to be, and then Dan already had the other reveal of Emma before, so there wasn't anything particularly surprising. But at least we didn't get Captain America the movie, so it was better than last year.
Dan said that you guys were in the room when he was filming that Emma review. Was that funny to watch him like do his raw shooting and then have to like go back and edit it, or were you like taking notes on what to do or what not to do?
Well, that was I'm sure he doesn't mind me revealing, that was about a 2.5-hour experience for a 4-minute video. So there was a lot of retakes. We had a lot of curtains. We had a lot of line forgetting we had to do, and then he had to try and do the editing, but the editing software was not playing ball, so we had to do a bit of re-editing there. Adam was trying to distract him, so it was a good couple of hours plus to try and then get that uploaded on hotel Wi-Fi as well, because the reveal came in quite late. We were literally on the train on the way to London as the images came through, so he had to literally do it on the fly in a hotel room. And if Dan is anything, he is a perfectionist. So this hotel curtain was definitely bugging him. He was definitely getting bugged by the hotel curtain and not having his proper background.
How and welcome back to the channel, Dan, who reviews. How did it feel to hear that live in person? To hear that iconic line that opens all the videos.
I was
times.
overcome with emotion, Lorenz. I couldn't contain myself. I had to nip off to the shower.
When you said British people are a little more reserved, I just picture like a very quiet hall where all the tables are, people just walking around them. But not emoting at all, just lightly golf clapping at everything. Oh,
a little golf cap, yes, little golf cap.
No, that's cool though. And then, so I heard Dan talking earlier a little bit about the setup there, right? So you have a couple of companies there, Hasbro, obviously. Jada was there, but it sounds like they only had cars on this, so they didn't have any of the figures, or they or very little.
They did have Street Fighter figures, so they had Street Fighter figures for sale. They had most of them. They had the SDC exclusive Bison and Dalcine pack, but again, a lot of cars. I think they might have had a set of Scooby-Doo to show, but there was nothing to sell for Scooby-Doo, and there was no dioramas. But it's usually just a PR company they employ. It wasn't any direct people from NECA. There was no sort of display cabinet in that way. It was just a few things for sale and a couple of cars on display. But that is standard, unfortunately, in the UK for Jada.
Damn. Also, so I also heard him talk about the guy who won this contest, right, to build like Dio piece or display piece. Spent all night making it or getting it together, shows up, and Jada's like, yeah, we can't display it here.
Yeah, 6-hour drive down from Scotland and nowhere to display it. So
wait, what? I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, got a free hotel from winning the competition, but yeah, they didn't have anywhere to display the diorama he just made.
Oh, so like they just didn't have a spot for it, or was it like a copyright thing?
There was no space for it. They didn't actually have a nice like where you'd see at SDCC. You've got those nice sort of glass cabinets and things. Yeah. They didn't really have that. Hasbro had that, but literally in terms of toys, Hasbro were the only one that had that, and Lego had the Lego had some new Batmobiles on display because you could play the game, which again I think you could do it.
Yeah.
Nice.
So while we've been talking, we've had a few additions here. So let's cue some music.
Legends of pictures so mythic. On the
Cloud, welcome.
Hi. Okay, can you hear me? There was a problem with my mic software, and I think I fixed it. Good.
We got you.
It was trying to pick up between this and another microphone I had, and it was fucking with the audio level. So I think I got it. I think we're good.
No, we can hear you.
Awesome.
So as long as you can hear us, I think we're good.
Good.
Well, welcome. We also have another who I feel like there's going to be 9 people on tonight. So
Oh, geez.
buckle up, guys. Buckle up.
Collecting rush coming with a list. Comics on the brain. Displays for days.
Rush, welcome.
Howdy. How's everyone doing?
Stitch with the appearance. Welcome.
Yeah. It was either Stitch or, Scooby, but, someone else big Fred, so.
Oh, that could have worked out nicely. We could have.
Well, we would have had a
coordinated
combo. Why was it me being Fred? You were like, nah, actually, I don't want to pair with Lorenz.
And Jay
Because
dressed as a
I only have the
skeleton.
mask. I don't have the full costume, so.
Oh, okay.
Like a Scooby onesie.
That kind of looks like Scrappy more than Scooby, though.
Yeah.
Oi.
I would agree with that.
This is uncanny. I don't like. I'm scared now. I'm scared.
Lorenz, you can unmask him and you can be like, "It's old man Rush."
It's actually a white man. Got him.
Got him.
I would have gotten away with it.
So, hi.
Hello. So, for those of you who just joined, we're recapping MCM with Jay, who was at MCM. Before we get into the rest of the stuff, so we can pick up where we were. I guess we'll talk about the Legends reveals, because I'd like to get everybody's sort of sentiment on this. And I'll tell you, like, I'm typically one to just pre-order everything from Legends the day it goes up, right? But I am now 2 waves back to back talking about the Execution Rebuild-A-Figure wave and this retro card wave. Out of the 2 waves, I've only pre-ordered 1 figure. It was very abnormal for me, but with the price increase and everything, seeing that, like, after tax, these come out to nearly $30 a piece. It just kind of is turned me off a little bit. Now, that's not to say that I won't end up caving and doing it, but to have a little apprehension, it's been different. So for all of you, how far did you go in on this wave? Did you go in at all? Is it going to be more bits and pieces? What are we looking at for this Spider-Man retro wave?
I pre-ordered exactly 0 of these, and that doesn't mean I don't want any of them. I'm probably only going to get Cardiac. Hypno Hustler would be a close second, but I don't know anything about Hypno Hustler. And I have bought figures that I have no idea about before, because that's how I got Crystar, and I loved it. And now I'm even going to get Warbo when I don't even know what Warbo, like who Warbo is. So I'm going to get Warbo when Warbo comes out. And then I just don't like with Hypno Hustler, it's not cool enough. Like Crystar was a translucent figure, like came with a shield and a sword. The guitar is really cool. But other than that, it's just like Sentinel reuse on the lower half. And I don't know, big glasses just doesn't do much for me, I guess. Cardiac, like I said, definitely ordering that. Need it for the Spider-Man shelf, classic Spider-Man villain. And Uncanny Spider-Man is actually a pretty cool character, but there's nothing really exciting about the figure. And I didn't read the story, but I do think it's a fun idea. Other than that, the rest of them can kick rocks.
Fair enough. Lorenz?
I typically don't pre-order if it's not an X-Men wave or X-Men related thing. Of course, I do buy non-X-Men related figures all the time. But that's just these, like, if it's not something that I'm like, that's X-Men related or something that really gets me super excited, I'm never dying to get a pre-order in. I'm never dying to get it as fast as possible. Of course, Uncanny Spider-Man is the next character. So, I mean, I'll think about maybe putting in a pre-order for that. But again, he's not a look that I'm dying to get, but he's a look that I will get at some point. So it's not even just because of the cost. It's just because whether the cost had gone up or not, this still wouldn't have been a wave that I was dying for. It's just one that I would have gotten when I come across them.
Fair enough. Yeah, and that's kind of like what almost the sentiment like I'm leaning towards too, is if I see them, then the impulse will kick in for sure, right? But again, I don't know. Let's be honest. I'll probably end up pre-ordering some of these before the window closes and they start hitting shelves, but I don't know. Jay, I'm going to come back to you because you've actually seen these in person. So I'll go down to Cloud and then Rush.
I think I'm kind of out of the pre-order things phase and just wait until they're out. I kind of like Nightcrawler. I'm probably gonna end up getting Cardiac just because it's a gap.
Who's Nightcrawler? I don't see Nightcrawler in the wave.
Oh, shut it, you! Oh, I could call him Spinnenmann like nobody else is doing.
Nice.
Hi, German speaker. I don't know. There's just been nothing. I pre-order Wolverine because I have a problem. So those go up. I pre-order those. Other than that, I feel like I'm just at the point where it's like, even these cards, like these card back characters, used to be the type to, if you didn't pre-order it, you did not get it, and that has changed. Yeah. Like that I can walk into. I just strolled into my Target and I picked up Outback Storm. Like she was just there. There was a bunch of them. Yeah. So it's not like I feel like it's something that you have to like jump on or you're going to miss at this point. And I am trying to be very, very picky. That's even bleeding into like stuff like Mythic Legions. It's like, which characters do I really, really want? Which characters do I not want? Because this room is pretty small, and I am running out of shelves, especially with the legends. So it's really trying to limit it to characters I feel like I am missing, characters like Rachel and Varel. And then it's going to be, maybe the occasional exception or a really good update. Like the update to Psylocke was unbelievable. I'm glad I was able to replace that old figure. That's what I need. Something like that. Pinless, good sculpt, good accessories, good paint. Otherwise, I feel like it's going to be few and far between. There's nobody in here that really jumps out to me, or even in the previous wave that's like, you need this figure. You need to get this right now. You go to bed, Dan.
He doesn't want me to give away his shower secrets, you see. That's why.
Rush. So before you answer, because you look for a lot of characters you don't have the representation for, right? Like if you want them. So we have some new in here. Does that excite you at all?
Oh yeah. I mean, I pre-ordered Hypno Hustler, Cardiac, Owl, and Spider-Man 2099 just because it's a much needed update on a beefier body. Although I feel a Hypno Hustler and Owl are going to go the same way as every other villain, and they're the ones that are going to go on clearance. I was just looking on Hasbro Pulse as well as Amazon. None of these have sold out at all. Surprisingly, on Amazon, Cardiac has gone up to the $30 mark already. They raised the price of that to $29.99. So if you didn't get in at $27, sorry, $2 more expensive a day later.
That's on Amazon, you said?
So
I think they're doing that.
They're doing that. Yeah.
That's the algorithm pricing. Ridiculous.
Yeah,
I think it's reading the wrong way. Shouldn't they be going the opposite direction?
The more views the page has, the higher the price is going to go up. Stop looking at it.
Stop looking at it.
Yeah, and that's again the only one in the wave that's gone up. I'll say this: I haven't. Werewolf by Night was the only one I pre-ordered from the Scourge Build-A-Figure wave. So again, that wave had a lot of figures I really wanted, but it's like by the time I got around 2 pre-orders, Amazon shot up the price on all of them. So I'm like, I'm going to hold off till these things are released one way or another. But the fluctuating prices is what's making it even harder to try and pre-order everything. And yeah, it's like I'd like to get the figures that are new that I don't have on the shelf yet, but at the same time, it's like the prices are getting fucking out of control. I can't say anything out because of the purchase that I just made today, but we'll get into that later.
Fair enough.
The Werewolf by Night is $24.99, and everyone else in that wave is $30. How does that like?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I pre-ordered Werewolf by Night, because he was the cheapest one.
Same.
That's so stupid.
That makes no sense.
So we've, and according to Bring Toys Work, Michael is like, he already said that the Scourge Build-A-Figure waves releasing next month. So that's like a quick turnaround. So
yeah, it says November 25th on here.
Again, in the coming weeks, especially up to Christmas, there's going to be a lot of toy sales. So let's see who has what on sale and what discounts are offered. So
yeah,
again, especially after all the Ross huntings I've been doing for everyone, I see a lot of these things probably popping up. It's like Hypno Hustler and Owl are cool, but I thought the same thing with High Evolutionary and Psycho Man. They were both cool, brand new sculpts, and both went clearance because no one bought them. Same thing with the was it the Iron Man wave with Count Nefaria and Whiplash? Both new characters we've never had before, and both were the peg warmers and clearance. So people said that they want more than Iron Man, Wolverine, Captain America, and Spider-Man, but when they give us something different, they don't buy them. So
yeah. Before we get to Jay, another pop in here in the room. So again, buckle up.
While Kenny is letting them in, I do have to let you guys know that my mother-in-law just messaged me and said, I got that Werewolf by Night for $24.99. She said she was watching the stream and it's on my Christmas list. And you guys helped her get it for $24.99.
Look at that. There you go.
Thank you, Krista. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Welcome. Spider-Man. We're talking about your.
I hear a lot of Spider-Man haters in there. I hear a lot of them. I join and I hear a lot of hate going on with my name. So what's up with that?
We're talking about the overall disappointment that you have brought us.
Your figures are lacking, man.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
But
can't
you're
keep my
working the
glasses
city.
on.
No, I think his figures are the only ones that are actually selling.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, true.
My action figures do sell. Come on. Everybody loves me.
Which version of the suit are you wearing, Spidey? Is that No Way Home? Homecoming?
This is a more recent costume. This is one of my more recent costumes. So it's not my classic costume. Fortunately, that one got ripped by Lizard. So,
that'll happen.
Yep.
Well, welcome, Spider-Man. You're just in time for Jay to. So Jay, you got to see these in person. So you are the only one in this group who has seen the physical representations of these figures, and how did that contribute to your decisions for what you're going to purchase up front or what you're going to wait on?
Okay. Well, we don't seem to have half the issues over here that you have when it comes to price fluctuations. I didn't even know was a thing. So ours are just pretty much set wherever they are. And our independent retailers are cheaper than Pulse. So we haven't had the recent bout of price increases. I think you've gone up to $27.99. Luckily, for now, Touchwood, we've got away with that one and we've stayed at $24.99. But most of our independents will undercut Hasbro and charge $22.99. So we've not got pricing issues. So they're not quite as bad as you've got going on over there. But I still don't usually pre-order a lot when it comes to a Legends because our distribution model must be different. They don't sell out near as much as they do in the US, it seems, when it's more Pacific characters. So you don't usually need to pre-order when it comes to Marvel Legends because the distribution is enough. So I I haven't pre-ordered anything. The only thing that would usually sell out is a strong Spider-Man. So 2099 may be the exception to the rule, and I might have to put a pre-order in if he does start to sell out in places. And in person, he was probably the most impressive figure, I would say, that we saw there. He is much more buffer. You've got sort of vein details on the shoulders and stuff you can see in person. So he definitely needs an upgrade in the collection. I've moved my other 2099 to the back of the display so he can have a front row place.
Fucking me into this, Jay. Don't appreciate it.
Well, yeah. I may have talked out of purchase there, but yeah, 2099 is definitely the most impressive. Second most impressive is the Peter Parker head sculpt. I believe it's Peter. I asked Dwight. Dwight didn't know, so it didn't go particularly well. And I was trying to do that in my interview, and none of us knew who he was. But we have our confirmation there. It is Peter. So that head sculpt's pretty good. You've got some symbiote crawling up the side of the face that, again, sculpted on seems quite nice in person. Again, not a version I'm actually familiar with, so probably one I won't purchase. But it did look pretty good. Again, the Nightcrawler one, I don't collect as much modern, so probably one I'm not going to get, but in person, he looked pretty good. So the ones that didn't look as impressive were the villains in person, but they probably are the ones I am going to pick up. So Hypno Hustler, I just like the pink of the guitar. The guitar isn't quite as bright pink as you see there in person. It is a darker, slightly more purplish tone, but I thought it matches the channel colors quite well. So I'll probably get that one. Cardiac we never had, so he needs to be purchased. And same with Owl, a new character to add to my Daredevil shelf. I don't think you're going to get a lot of articulation out of him. It looks quite a thick coat from, again, seeing it in person. But the sculpt looks pretty nice. And, again, probably an easy reuse for Mastermind as well there. So, yeah, overall, again, a bit of a mixed wave for me. But it was nice to sort of see it in person straight away.
Kevin Beatty in the chat, he says that head is from Venom War, Spider-Man #1, and it's like that on the cover. So it sounds like it's artist specific, which means they did a pretty good job.
And would anyone like to know the story behind why he has chains?
Yes, I would.
Right before the Venom War arc, Eddie Brock's son Dylan wore the Venom costume. And Dylan thought it'd be cooler if Venom used chains. So the chains are part of the symbiote. Instead of doing webs, it's chains. And during the Venom War arc, the symbiote went and sought out Peter to help him out against what was going on with Eddie and Dylan fighting back and forth. So therefore, the chains transferred over to Peter because that was already part of the previous costume.
Cool.
All right. I just figured they had some extra Wild Child chains laying around and needed
also that. F it, who do we give these chains to, buddy? Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man will do anything.
What?
What? Real quick. Justin is in the chat with the super chat here, so let's take a look. Hit that like button, or Hasbro will release Wave 2 of MCU Eternals. Now that's spooky. Oh, Justin.
Yeah.
They might just do it. They might. Let's see. What do I...
The Harry Styles wave is coming.
There are monsters in the skeleton.
That's right.
The monsters are coming.
So Justin, I don't know why you would put that bad juju into the universe, but thank you, I suppose. I'll
make it so.
That's right. All right. Emma Frost, though. Diamond form Emma Frost. Jay, so in person, how about this one? What were the thoughts of
I liked this one in person. This was out of the reveals from the panel for Marvel Legends. I actually probably enjoyed this one the most, I would probably say, out of all of them. It just depends if you're looking what shade of translucent you're looking for. Because there's no blue tint, there's no... It is literally invisible. It is more of like an invisible figure. It is a completely clear figure, but there's a slightly different tone to the hair sculpts. So the hair sculpts do stand out slightly from the actual rest of the translucentness. But if you're wanting a more bluish because the packaging has more of a bluish images on it for like a bluish diamond.
Yeah.
But it isn't that. It is literally clear. You could almost stick these heads on Stu Storm. It looks the same sort of clearness as that figure. But I actually like the figure. I liked the original version of this figure, and it'd be nice to get a diamond form version, because I did own that previous 2007, as I described to Dwight, squashed head version. So I've been waiting for an upgrade for nearly 20 years now on that figure. So after all this time, I just want an upgraded figure. So it's been a long time coming, but it just depends how fussy you are with your diamond color tone.
That's fair. I feel like a lot of people are going to be excited about getting this, whether it's the version of diamond form Emma that they wanted or not. But I think that kind of doesn't matter to a lot of people. It's more so just getting this sort of version of Emma clear. It's cool. I am curious though, because you brought up the Invisible Woman, if the plastics are going to be like that same clear. I imagine some people may want to, swap a head here and just, pretend that that's Sue, not Emma, but it could be an option. I'm absolutely excited for this though. Even though the other day Carolina was down here and asked me why I have 4 Emma Frosts in the display, and now there's another one coming. So I don't know about that, but it's all right.
Everyone army builds Emma Frost at one point.
That's right. That's right.
It's a natural phase of the collector.
That's the display I'm working on. Yeah.
I don't know that this would be well received by everyone unless it had some kind of like sparkly aspect to it, because if it's just clear like this, you could say it's like Invisible Emma. If it had a blue tint, then people would be like, no, it just looks like Ice Emma or Aqua Emma. So I'm confident that Dwight and Hasbro will get this right on the next release.
What if they had added some not glitter per se, but like a sparkly element
Similar.
to
Yeah.
Like, that would have been perfect. Like the old school gel sandals that have the sparkles in them.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, they should have just made her out of that material.
It would have been good. Is anybody like totally out on this?
I have not decided on it yet.
Is this going to be like, if you see it at Target, you'll get it? You just kind of play it like that, or?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's like kind of more excited about like the accessories, like the books. Those just seem really cool.
Yeah.
But it's like the Astonishing Emma Frost is the one that I already have in my display, and it's like I don't know if. I mean, I could add her to a different display as well, but it's like, has this been said that it's going to be a Target release?
That's what Praeternia had.
Yes, that's a Target.
Yeah.
Or
sorry, Toysha is posted. Target exclusive. Yeah.
Well, as Cloud said about Outback Storm, the Target exclusives seem to be readily available. So
yeah,
if I see it, I see it. I've got a lot of Target gift cards. We'll see.
Nice.
Lorenz, is this something you'd be in on?
I know I said I pre-order all the X-Men stuff. I pre-order all the X-Men stuff that doesn't go to Target, just because they have seemed to be readily available. Like Storm and Logan have been on the shelves at my Target, and I get so I'm actually pissed at Target right now. They're still holding a hold on my account. I canceled my Mystique and Storm pre-order a bit ago, and I'm still getting charged every so often for those holds. And I got on the customer service chat, and they were like, sometimes it just happens. You got to wait. And I was like, wait for what? They were like, well, the charge is going to drop. I was like, but if you're going to keep charging me for something that I don't have ordered, what's the solution here? Yeah. So no more Target pre-orders for me. Would you say, Rush?
What form of payment did you use?
I just, with my debit card that I always use when I do this, I just always just put my card on there and keep it moving. But
I hear of everyone having problems with Target and pre-ordering and cards used. It's like, I've got the Target Red card, and I've never had a problem.
I ain't got the credit for that, big boy. I can't. They're not accepting me for that.
No, they have like the debit
actually,
card version.
Yeah, it's linked to your debit card. It's pretty much just like a membership card. The payment and everything, it's not a separate credit card. It's just linked to your debit card. So it still comes out of your bank account. It's just a Target card that's linked to it.
I may have to look into that or something.
Yeah, because you get free shipping with it, like 5% off, like every purchase. So it's highly worth it.
Okay.
I agree, and yeah, you don't get those hold charges, which is very important. So, Justin also agrees. Get a freaking red card, man. Okay, let's see. So, is anybody just else out on this, or just everybody sort of on the fence and see how it plays out?
Don't really
I'm waiting to see that. I'm waiting to see how it plays out.
All right.
I'm waiting to see how it plays out with her. I might pick her up if I see her in store, but I only need one Emma Frost to go on my X-Men shelf, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to see the finished product, not these product photos here. I want to see what the final product looks like in stores.
Well, let's think of this, Rush. At least it's not renders we're looking at like some companies will do. At least it's product. At least.
Yeah, but at least in Hasbro in the past, like their promo shots look a lot different than what the actual products look like. So especially with the plastic and the printing that's done on the clear plastic, I'll wait and see what it looks like in person.
Yeah, the one in the cabinet looked good in terms of the eye printing and stuff, the way it came across on there. It's just, are you happy with that level of clearness? Because it could look more visible with money.
Big surprise to everyone who's here. Dan Who Reviews will be getting this Emma Frost.
Hey, the exclusive reveal. You know?
Yeah, the Emma Frost that was revealed by David Displays, according to Just Justin Collects.
Breaking news. Dan's going to buy another Marvel Legends.
Yeah.
Very tall is David Displays. Much taller than I thought he was.
He is really tall, right? Like I met him a couple months ago when he came to one of the conventions here. He's definitely taller than I was.
The former pro wrestler, David Displays Model Behavior.
The stunt actor from Universal, David Displays Model Behavior.
Former Terminator himself. That's right. Yeah. So it sounds like you guys had a good time.
Yeah, it was a fun experience. Again, it's more toy community for me rather than the actual reveals itself. It's just a fun sort of a weekend hangout. Dwight was trying to convince us all to come to New York, so if we can get some flights and some passports, maybe that might be a future American con.
Yeah, you guys
can
definitely
you stay at David Evans Smith's place.
Yeah.
You can sleep in Detox.
I got a room.
I am now experienced
Cloud
men in my bed.
Close.
So.
Kurt K's close. You got
I'm not close.
Well,
I'm
closer
close
than
enough.
me.
I'm close to a train station, and we can get on the LIRR and go into Manhattan.
It's a 6-hour drive for
Close
me,
enough.
so I'll say you're close. So
That's the thing about like watching them hang out. It's like, it's funny because in American brains, we all go, we'll just drive everywhere. It doesn't matter how far, how close. But they're so much closer to each other than we all are. Yet even still, they're like, we have to drive 2 hours? What the f- is that all about? It's like, it's so much easier for them to all get together.
Yeah, we don't do long drives. I had to get Kiara to drive me to Dan's to get the train to London because it was cheaper from his house than it was from mine. So
it's so dreary out. Why would you want to be on the road out there? Every time you guys talk about the weather, I go, yeah, why would you be outside?
We've got these tight little roads, none of these big open freeways, I believe you call them. So we haven't got that.
Well, a few days I'll be driving 2.5 hours into New Jersey, and that's like that's nothing to us. Like we're just doing that to visit the in-laws and then head to Legion's Con. So you guys need some perspective.
We need some wider roads.
Oh yes, Legion's Con. Yeah, I'm going, right? So that's it's like a 5-hour drive for me. I'm not looking forward to that at all.
Oh.
Wow. I don't know why I was so
I
eager
can't
to
say
do
anything
this.
all the way down here. I'm too far away from
Yep.
everything. So, I mean, I drive I'm in the middle of a state where I drive 2 hours in either direction just to get to one of the beaches. So, you know,
Still in the state.
Yeah. Can't even see Rush's eyes right now.
Chi-Chi, shout out Chi-Chi in the chat. Loves a good road trip. He's done the lap around Australia 3 times.
Damn.
That's
That's
bonkers.
pretty cool. That's awesome.
That's crazy.
I did drive out to Los Angeles many years ago and back. That was fun. A road trip can be fun for sure. I just always seem to end up driving 4 hours into New Jersey, which I hate. So there's that.
the longest drive I've ever done is from Fairfax, Virginia, back to Florida. And
Okay,
that
so
was
that's
like-
18 hours.
That's like
I was about to
15
say
minutes away
18
from
hours.
me.
Oh, that's horrible. That sounds terrible. I used to do San Francisco to LA, which is about 6 hours in a car, but I used to do it on a motorcycle. And you can shave it down to like 5 hours.
Jay, can your European mind comprehend these
No.
trips?
No, the longest journey I've ever done was about an hour and 45 minutes. So, yeah.
Jay, let me put this into perspective for you. So I don't, the Americans will, I guess, some of them will kind of understand the proximity here. But so I work in Washington, D.C. I used to live in Baltimore, which without traffic would be about a 35 to 40 minute drive, right? But of course, there's always traffic because the roads suck here and everybody drives. I used to drive 2 hours each way to work and back for 5 years. So, so it's like, it's just the shit of it.
No, I could not comprehend that. About half an hour. That was
Here,
that's
put this
my limit to
in.
work.
Put this in other terms that Jay can understand. You know how big Ireland is over there?
Yes.
Florida is 2.5 times larger than Ireland, just by
bloody hell.
itself.
Oh. that is insane. I see Dan's written in the chat. Yeah, he drove us 5 hours to Brighton. So we went over to Star Action Figures on the round trip. That's probably the longest I've ever been in a car, but I wasn't the one doing the driving at least because
That's better.
I can't be doing with long drives. That is mind blowing. How big
Soap 17 in the chat. They're legit driving 4 hours to another state for a Sabrina Carpenter concert.
don't know
That's
who that
actually
is.
pretty cool.
You
Or
don't
is
know who
it-
that is, Cloud?
Stupid.
No,
Wait, Cloud, you don't know Sabrina Carpenter?
no.
Damn, Cloud, you don't know.
Okay, here.
No, I'm joking. I'm
Do
joking.
you guys
Pop
know,
singer.
do you know what this is?
That Opeth?
Who said Opeth?
Me!
Loren or Freddie.
Yeah, Freddie.
Outstanding.
Come on.
Outstanding. Yes, that is an Opeth tattoo. I also have.
And these are metal bands?
Can't see that
Question
one.
mark?
All right, I don't know that one. You got me.
Okay, that's soil work. Yes, they're metal bands. I've had these are like my oldest tattoos. But like I could
That's
be like,
like-
I'm gonna go see Orbit Culture, and you guys would be like, who?
I've seen Orbit Culture. They opened for Gojira.
Real?
Oh,
Oh, you went
nice.
to that? Well, how long ago was that? Was that?
Oh,
like
they
2 or
opened
3?
for because that was who was the head? Was Knocked Loose on that show? Yeah, I'm thinking out loud. Sorry, I've seen them though. I've seen Orbit Culture.
Oh, they're tight live, man. They're fantastic.
Anyway, but you should also know who
Oh,
Sabrina
great.
Carpenter is because she's
She's
bopping.
like a Taylor Swift competitor, I guess.
I'm gonna go out on a limb
I
here,
don't know who
Cloud,
it
and
is.
suggest that you will probably not like Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah,
He's
probably.
from Disney's Girl Meets World.
That's true.
I like
that's
Opeth
true.
and I like Sabrina Carpenter, so Cloud could potentially like both.
I mean,
Of course.
I go. Oh wait, because I like Opeth and like Orbit Culture, and I also I really like Bill Withers, and I like Peter Gabriel.
Yeah,
So,
those are good, solid choices.
they're all over the place.
So Kenny doesn't like Sabrina Carpenter, is what he just admitted through that statement.
I mean, I like her. I don't particularly care for her music.
Wow. Separating
what?
the art from the artist.
That's right.
I changed my theme song. I want my theme
All
song to be
right.
more Sabrina Carpenter-esque.
Okay, but I'm not changing the
All
lyrics.
right.
Dan Who in the chat loves Sabrina Carpenter, which kind of makes me like her less.
Damn.
Quebec. Okay, Quebec to Vancouver, 2 days and 5 hours. Yeah, it's a good drive. It's a good drive.
Do you not have trains, people?
Ah, we do, but
No.
It's just it's
First of all,
easier
who wants to ride those? So I've been to England, and the trains are lovely there. I took the train from London all the way up to Stonehenge, right? So I was on the train for a while. I loved that train experience. I've been on the train again. I guess most of my travel involves New Jersey, and I still don't understand why. But the train rides in New Jersey are not as lovely. So,
if this does anything, from Orlando down to Miami is a 3-hour drive. We have a high-speed rail called the Bright Line that does the same thing from the Orlando International Airport down to Miami. With the stops that it also takes 3 hours drive, and the tickets range from about $70 to $100 when you can just drive for the same thing and less.
yeah. And, there's people. There's no other people except for the people that you invite into the vehicle with you.
Yeah. Anyway, who would have thought that in Black
Star
Series,
Wars.
Hasbro would make a Nicolas Cage action figure?
I'm very excited about this Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, we
action
got
figure.
Nicolas Cage action figure.
So
Nick Cage finally getting an official action figure.
does he not have one? I guess not. Anyway, I'm nothing here for me. Is there anything for anybody here?
Nope.
Nope.
Quinlan Boss looks cool. I
does
won't pick him
look
up,
cool.
but yeah, it's cool that they gave him a character. I mean, a figure.
It is cool.
It's
All
a
right.
pass for me for all of them.
Oh, wait. I did upgrade. Check this out. What'd you say it was? It's a what
Pass. Yes. Perfect.
What's that from?
That's
I
David.
think it does look
That's
like
David.
Christopher Lee in person, though. I think everyone thinks it looks like Nick Cage, but actually in person, I think it did look like a young Christopher Lee. So I think the likeness is pretty good.
Well, how do you feel about these? Did you look at these in person, Jay?
I did, yes. It's a whole. This was the main focus of the booth. So you had the little desk.
This was
and
the main focus of the booth.
in the middle.
They're
This was the
really
center point.
trying to push Tron on us. Okay, please,
Yeah.
Jay, please.
You had Star Wars to the right hand side, you had Marvel Legends to the left, G.I. Joe behind, and in the middle with the little desk, you had the Tron Legacy to the left and the HasLab to the right. Own cases to themselves, fully lit. They were ready to go to sell us these. So it didn't work because I don't think there was a lot of interest. The HasLab looks better in person. Those 3 3/4 inch figures do look genuinely really detailed. The paint is truly on point on them. It's just the price point that's actually off the chart for that thing. But they do look, they're the best looking 3 3/4 figures I've ever seen. The likenesses are really good, but they're in either the wrong scale or the wrong price point. But I've never seen Tron Legacy, so these are a bunch of figures wearing black in a case. And I think they're going to be a made to order, they were saying. And I think they were telling us it's going to be a bundle. You don't think you can buy them separately.
So these are made to order?
Correctly. I believe they're going to be made.
Okay, so my follow-up question is, why do they think that people like a HasLab and a made-to-order project for Tron? No, nothing against Tron, but who's collecting Tron stuff? I feel like they're kind of off base on
Very niche.
what they're
Mr. Stevie
thinking they're going to accomplish.
It's the correct answer.
Mr. Stevie is
1,095 backers. Ouch.
And made to order, I mean that sounds even riskier, right? Because if only 1,000 people order, they're gonna lose out on that.
Maybe it never will be ordered. I don't know. I'm sure they did say it's going to be a made to order bundle as I was talking to them, but yeah, they look all right, but I don't. The audience doesn't seem to quite be there.
It's got its
They
fans
skipped
for
over them at
sure.
the panel.
Yeah.
Hey, I know that guy.
Don't get me wrong, the toys look cool, and I've enjoyed all the movies so far. I haven't seen Ares yet, and the Disney ride is fucking amazing. But it's like at the same time, it's like if they really want to push these, like have a bunch of like the different colored like troopers or whatnot to add to it. It's like just these 6, like it's not enough to actually fill a collection. It's like you just need like the generic like soldiers and everything, the different colors to really bring out the aspect of this. That's what's missing.
Yeah, Professor Soundwaves in the chat. I know, Tron fan.
There you go. Yeah, so Tron. Okay. It's a thing.
Tron.
It keeps coming.
I just feel like these how can I say this nicely?
You can't.
I can absolutely. I can be nice. I can be a major bitch, but I can be nice. I feel like this is a pocket project. It has its fans. A lot of people like my age and a bit older who grew up with these movies may be interested, but it's collecting wasn't what it is now. So you're not really going to draw us in with figures from a movie from our childhood that like we're like, oh yeah, I remember this.
Yeah.
Tron didn't carry. Tron had its moment and then it came back. Whereas something like Jurassic Park, it came out when I was a kid and it's been going since. It's alive in the zeitgeist for an extended period of time. Whereas Tron started here and came up over here. So you've got this giant gap of people that have no idea what this is and have no interest in the older ones. And the younger collectors are going to look at that and be like, what the hell is this? And why is this HasLab $250 for this thing that I've never heard of in my life? I feel like it's just a little risky because it just needs that specific pocket of collectors. This being made to order is probably less of a risk, but they're putting a lot of emphasis on it. I feel like Rush said, Mr. Stevie, somebody is a fan and somebody really wants this to happen and they're really pushing it, and that's fine. I just don't be mad if it doesn't do as well as you expect.
Right.
The one thing that would have absolutely killed it with these are the one figures, and even the HasLab, I haven't seen this, a light up feature will have gone so much further, because that's the main thing with this. Like their costumes light up, they glow. It's like you have that aspect in it, and it's like it enhances the character even more. It's like, could you imagine putting this in like a dark shelf and just all of them lit? That would be cool. And there's so much that they could have done.
Yeah,
the light
absolutely.
up feature on the HasLab is the coolest aspect of it, I think. Like that's the only cool thing about it, is it looks neat.
Yeah.
But like if you pulled that light up feature out of there, it would have just been just shit. What's the only thing interesting about it?
I think that's where the price point's coming from on that. But that base does look bigger. Yeah, that base is quite a meaty base. It's quite thick. It's quite wide. And yeah, it does light up. So they could probably take at least $100 off the price point if that base was just a basic piece of plastic. It does seem to be, I think, a lot of the money has gone into that base.
It seems like it. So while we're talking, new channel member, Figure Cave Collectibles. Appreciate that. Welcome to the cult. Let me welcome you properly.
He does.
Figure Cave Collectibles. Thank you for joining the cult, because that's something I never thought I would be saying in my adult life, but here we are. These are the decisions that we make around here. By we, I mean me. HasLab looks like I had a spare 5 minutes with a 3D printer and a paintbrush. That is pretty fair. Rush, that'll soon be you.
Not a
You
fan.
can make your own.
No, he doesn't like the vehicles in it. He did say they look like Happy Meal toys, the actual the light cycles.
That's yeah.
I watched the Tron Legacy movie. I have it on DVD, and I'm a fan of it. so I'll probably pick these up if I can, because I enjoy that movie a lot, and I do like the original Tron, but to me, Legacy feels like a step up from the original. So, and I really did enjoy the story to Legacy for sure, and the character in Clue, even though he was not written well and the face could have been better with CGI, I still like these figures. I'm taking interest to them. I'll probably get them. So,
Okay.
Number
well,
one.
Dan, did Jay mention these will? Yeah, he
Yes.
did. So and I find that interesting to say the least. But look, they have a plan, and there are people.
Because what's the minimum amount that makes this worth it from a company perspective? Like,
that's my question, right? Like, if there's not a, based on how, and I get it, the HasLab is the original Tron. It's a different scale. There's a lot of difference there, right? Potentially different audience, at least slightly different, right? But that's not doing well, and I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe I'm not there for the Tron stuff. I don't know.
My perspective at as 24, like I know what Tron is. And so like the way I look at collecting, I can look at like what I have and look at how much I got into like Joe and all the, and like other stuff. It's like collecting is either based off of your heavy nostalgia or just random love for something that came across that's new to you. So either you grew up with it and you loved it, or you found it as an adult and you loved it. Those are the kind of the things that happen here. And I don't hear anyone talk about Tron in any retrospect. Like nobody my age was like, dude, you see that Tron movie? Like none of us, nobody, none of my friends have ever cared about this. And so it's like, then we talk to people that are like, yeah, I mean, I saw the movie as a kid. Okay. So yeah, this one is just very mind-boggling to me, even as from my perspective of understanding that like even I could find something that you would call old. You know, like I can understand finding something from the 80s and 90s and being like, hell yeah, I want that. This one has completely missed everyone my age.
Yeah.
Like, I remember even being like when I was a kid, Tron wasn't like a cinematic masterpiece. It was kind of a joke in some circles. It was like, oh, this goofy movie with like the light motorcycles, and some people really liked it and some people didn't. So I feel like when the new movie came out, it was just those people who actually liked the movie, not all of us that saw it. The ones that like looked at it were like, "This is great," and the rest of us were like, "Really? Like, why are they making a new version of that joke movie?" So there's that to kind of like come into it too. It's just because we saw it and grew up with it, it wasn't like a great film. We're not talking like Apocalypse Now here. It's fucking Tron.
Right.
It's an entertaining movie, but entertaining, and I've said this before, entertaining and good are two drastically different things.
Absolutely.
But this will hit some people. Like, we got someone on the stream right now that is like, yes, I like Tron and I want these. And they're out there, man. They just, as long as they can hit that minimum with this major order, I feel like major order is safer than running production runs, because it was the same with that we saw at the beginning of the year with the Mythic Legions Dragon. They said, we need to make this many of them for it to be profitable, even a minimum profit. Like, there has to be that number, and Hasbro will never share that with us. But if they hit 4,000, maybe it's 4,000, maybe it's 40,000. Like, we don't know. But there's, I mean, I think they're gonna do it. This is like the really like safe, like baby proofing your house kind of way to go about this.
Yeah.
The one thing with the Tron movie series is it's definitely a movie series that the more computer graphics gets better, the better the movies are going to be, because that's pretty much all the movie is. It's like if you watch the 80s, that was like, modern technology, what you were seeing. As every movie progresses, that technology gets even better. Is like the thing that kills the Tron movies is just the story, though. It's like Legacy was cool, and like I would have loved to see them like go work off of that to show you what's going on now after that movie, which that was the original plan. that fell through. And again, we got Tron Ares because Jared Leto is such a fan. He pretty much helped bankroll that movie. So it's like, if they could just get the story right, it would be huge, because even people that love Tron, it's like the animated cartoon had a bunch of followers as well. I'm starting to glitch here all of a sudden. I'm talking about the grid. I'm glitching.
Oh, right? Yeah, they're coming for you.
That's good. All right. Well, Tron, folks.
We always give too much time that we don't.
It's the thing that I feel like I was going to just pass over, you know?
We spent so much time on it.
My plan was like, oh, Tron. Okay, great.
I started it. I apologize. I started it.
That's okay.
Also, my slides were out of order because, oh, no, that was MCM. That's why. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Real quick, I assume we don't ever talk about anything Transformers related on the stream, but last week I said I was starting, and so I said if she's still in the chat, I got to give Soph in the chat a shout out because she's the reason that I've gotten into the Transformers crap. And Rush asked me what I was getting last week in the chat, and I didn't know how to answer his question because I didn't know what I was buying. And so, Rush, I have my Bumblebee from the movie. And then I have Jazz here, and then I have 2 Constructicons sitting on the shelf back there. Oh, my pimple patch, you can see it when I'm big. Ruh-roh. This is the start because I got Bumblebee off of Amazon just because it was like, I know Bumblebee. Who doesn't know Bumblebee? It was cheap, and so I grabbed him just to see if I liked messing around with it. There's the OMG yay. I found the 2 Constructicons in the store, and those were the only studio series from the movie. From the 86 movie that I saw in the store, so I got those just because they were there. And then I had an Amazon credit, and you can only use Amazon credit on items that are sold and shipped by Amazon. And so this 86 Jazz was sold and shipped by Amazon, not shipped by Amazon, but sold by someone else. So then I was like, Jazz felt like a random, like it's a random 4 characters. It's a random 4, but these are the ones that I've come across. And so I wanted to do a James, and I wanted to say, hey, look.
So many Transformers on screen right now.
Soundwave superior.
I'd like to make a confession also. Rush is holding something there in his hand that he may have combined in a slight green color. And after seeing the MCM panel on the Hasbro, I was like, oh, I quite like some of these Transformers. So I'd like to officially declare, as of yesterday, I also became a Transformer.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
Well,
focusing on the 86 movie.
This sums
well,
it up right
to answer what I was asking Lorenz last week is what you're seeing and that Bumblebee that you have, that's referred to as Gen 1 because that's the original Transformers. That's the generate. It's like then you have like Transformers Beast Wars, Transformers Animated Prime, like the cartoons is what sells the toys. So the original one, that's called Generation 1, just to differentiate itself, because that didn't have like, like a different, that was the name of the cartoon, whereas all the other cartoons since then have had like subtitles to them. So it's like, that's why that's Generation 1. So that's why I was asking what generation were you collecting, like Beast Wars and whatnot, because every generation of collectors have their own preferable type of Transformers.
So I understand that now. And so I'm like, I'm getting, so this is what's happening. What's going to happen with this is what happened with the G.I. Joe stuff, because I've known all of you since I got into G.I. Joe. It started with Legends. And so to answer Professor Soundwave's question, yes, I do like them. And like Jay, I was like, man, this stuff looks cool. I watched the animated movie as I once just started watching the G.I. Joe cartoon, and then I fell into a deep hole. And it's like, it's weird because, like, as I said earlier, sometimes nostalgia drives a lot of your collection. But for me, I was not around for any of this shit that I'm buying, but I find it really cool. So that's where we are.
Reason it's called Studio Series 86 is because pretty much all of that's based off the 1986 movie. Highly recommend watching it.
I watched it the other day. I've seen all the Bayverse movies before, but in the last week, I have rewatched everything. I have rewatched all the movies, including 86, and I am making my way through Transformers Prime and the original cartoon. So,
dude, can you imagine? little 4-year-old Cloud watching Optimus Prime die. Are you fucking kidding me? They start the
spoiler
movie with
alert.
that shit. No spoilers. The movie is almost as old as I am. Stop it.
And what's crazy is the impact of his death changed the outcome of the G.I. Joe movie that they made within the next year.
So I knew this because I watched, was Dan Larson, right? That's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've watched Dan Larson. I'm sorry, Kenny, we hijacked. I watched Dan Larson's videos where he talked about G.I. Joe stuff, and he was like, because I watched the G.I. Joe movie and my watching Dan's videos, and he's like, yeah, and then, when they made G.I. Joe the movie, they had to change Duke's outcome because of this and that. So as I'm watching the Transformers movie, I knew everything that was going to happen, but I did not know that it happened that early in the movie. So I was still caught off guard that I was like, what the fuck? I was like, whoa. But I had a good time. But I could imagine, I can only imagine being a child and being like, that's my guy. He's going to make it through this whole thing. And all of a sudden.
I was a little pup. I'm 4 years old.
Really nerdish things here. It's like my Transformers collection, I have 3 shelves. I've got Decepticon shelf, I've got Autobot shelf, and then I've got Transformers movie 86 shelf. Because I'm one of the ones, Hot Rod's actually one of my favorite Transformers characters. So a little bit of nerdish here. It's like if you actually look at the logos, like the original Transformers logo is red, white, and blue, which is colors of Optimus Prime. If you look at the logo for the Transformers movie, it's like hot pink, purple, or magenta and orange, colors of Hot Rod. So it's like they're pretty much pointing out who the leaders are of the different things.
Nice. I had to give the shout out because I'm also as you know, I'm a TikTok extraordinaire, as we always say.
Right, yeah.
So as I meet new people on TikTok and as I become friends with more people, I'm trying to also get them from just the TikTok communities into because I started with becoming friends with people like you and doing this, and so I want to go into YouTube and meet other people and join streams and group chats and stuff like that. That's slowly my descent. I'm trying to get other people to descend into madness the same way that I found Dan Who and then descended into madness.
Solid plan, I think. Yeah.
Thank you. Anyway,
indoctrination, part of the cult.
That's right. That's what we do here.
I grabbed Virtual Dave. I saw him in the chat earlier. I grabbed him at MCM. I was like, right, Dave, teach me quickly. So because he's a Transformers collector. So we walked around MCM together, going to all the stores, working out what was available from the 86 and what would be hard to find. We went up to the retailers. We found they've got sort of linked lists of what's coming up, so we know what not to overpay for. So the research was quick, it was fast, but the 86 movie collection has begun. So yeah.
I'm also supposed to ask how many Bayverse movies you've watched, Jay.
The first 2, they haven't done an awful lot for me. I watched the G1 cartoon on YouTube over the years because Hasbro got the whole G1 on YouTube, and I've watched the 86 from when I was a kid, the cartoon, but it's not a thing I've ever delved into collecting. But the Bayverse hasn't done a lot for me so far.
I think Bayverse rules for me, like the G.I. Joe live action movies rule for me, not because the G.I. Joe movies are particularly good in any way, but because I was young enough that it was like, that's dope as fuck. Like it was just cool to watch. And so Bayverse has a special place in my heart because I was growing up watching them. So
there you go. I don't have any Transformers in my actually that's not true. I was about to lie to you all. I do have an Optimus Prime right over there. I see him right now. Yeah, never mind. I have 1 Transformer in my collection.
Nice.
I may use this opportunity just to go to bed. So thank you for having me on. But I think 20 to 1 in the morning, I suppose I'd better skedaddle before Cheeky Monkey throws me out of the house.
That's fair. Let me bring you up here, Jay, so you can. Well, first of all, Jay, thank you for coming on. I know it's late there, but it was great having you. Also, really nice just to have that point of view from MCM, right? So, thank you.
Thank you for having me on. It was nice to give you the behind the scenes tour of all things MCM.
Absolutely. So the floor is yours for the moment.
All right, you can find me right here on YouTube at Jay's Toy Collection UK. I was lucky enough to have an interview with Lenny from G.I. Joe and Dwight from Marvel Legends. So if you want to head over to the channel, check those out if you haven't. I even tried fancy editing for once, so you can try and get some tidbits. Hopefully, I was pushing for dioramas, and well, there might be one coming potentially for Legends. Hopefully,
sounds great. Well, Jay, enjoy your sleep, and see you. Are you going to be on Legends and Liquor this weekend?
Hopefully, I'm back to work on Monday, but if I can squeeze it in and stay awake, I will be. So thank you for having me, and I'll catch you all on the replay.
All right.
Later, Jay.
Bye, Jay.
Good
night.
All right. So I guess we'll keep it moving. So this is I don't know. Is this maybe proof that Hasbro hates the Italians? Maybe they do. I don't know. We'll take a look. So Luca reveals came out. We're getting a new Nimrod and Mark III MCU Iron Man, right? So nothing new. That's fine. I mean, this is a smaller show. They've only been doing it a few years now. I felt like we were all looking for maybe something a little more exciting. Nimrod, that's fine, right? When this morning when people started floating around images, I was thinking like, Nimrod, do I need it? I already have one. Not really. The more I look at it, I like the additional pink, right? It's got a little bit more shape to it, if you will, like in the shoulders, a little more sculpted. The body's a little bit different. Not so much different that like I need to rush out to get it, but I like it. I feel like it was a little bit of a weak reveal, but I don't know. I'll let you guys take the floor. I like to get
the
everybody's.
alt head is nice.
The alt head. See if they have a picture.
There he is.
Yeah.
That's the only difference.
As far as
Benchet and Nimrod. Listen.
as fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn,
Well,
I really lost my train of thought.
I mean,
Somebody
it's
else
cool. Okay.
I'll
I
go
mean,
get
it's cool. I wasn't able to get the 3-pack when it came out. I missed out on that. So this would be a shot for me to get Nimrod into my Marvel Legends collection. So I'm kind of glad he's getting a reissue. I know there are people in community who hate reissues, who hate figures, being re-released without much changes to them. But it does give collectors like me who maybe missed out on that certain figure to be able to get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like gives it available where we don't have to pay, an extra $20, $30, $40 on the aftermarket so we can get this. Because I've already got the Psylocke and Thanos 2-pack, as Kenny,
Yeah.
I've got that 2-pack. So I don't really need that 3-pack with a Psylocke when I've already got a great one as is. But the Nimrod I do need. So
This is going to be the same as that 3-pack was for us when it came out. Calling it now. That was what, like 60, maybe $60, maybe 70 for the 3-pack?
The 3-pack, and that's what, that I see what
It's going to be about
yeah.
the same. He's a decent figure. He's a little awkward. He's a little clunky. He has more pink. The original one has more pink on the back, which is kind of silly. I do like the heavier lines. It definitely kind of leans a little bit more into like your mind's eye of that character if you grew up watching him in the cartoons and in the comics. It's really the alternate head that does it for me. He looks like that in the cartoon with the big dopey, yeah. And this one is literally the same head, just painted differently. Like I thought this was the same thing, so I went to go look for that head because I saw that. I was like, wow, that's actually better. I should switch it. And I grabbed the extra head, and it's the same damn thing. It just one's white and one's pink. So that is a step up. I see a lot of people complaining that he doesn't have the wings on his back. But that's minuscule. I've never put those on my figure.
Yeah.
Well, the wings on the back are only the modern design. So the one that they're releasing, the one that they shut off today, that's supposed to be the classic, like original Nimrod. That's what the face is. Like his original design had more of like a beak type of mouth. So that's what, and that captures that. As I put a picture into the Legends chat, that's pretty much what they took this from. So the new head sculpt's amazing. It's like I got 2 of the 3-pack Nimrods on my shelf, so I don't need a third.
Yeah, I was going to say something, but it was the cost, but I lost my train of thought when I was saying it was because I don't have the 3-pack. And it was one of those packs that I was like thinking about going back and grabbing, but as Legends kept putting out new things, it's like you kind of, when you're backtracking on so much as I was when I started, it was that question of how much new do I go with old, maybe outdated certain things, whatever. So I kind of I never went back and grabbed it, but I was thinking like, man, like I was like, oh, I'll save some money because I'm not going to buy all this. I'm not going to pay for this 3-pack. That's all this extra money now. But then I'm like, base price, what is this Nimrod going to be? And then if we ever get a new Phantom X, I'm like, how much am I going to be paying? By the time they get back around to give me the characters that were in the 3-pack, how much will I have paid at the new retail price versus if I had just grabbed the old one and had it for a while? But I guess the trade-off is supposed to be hopefully I get a better body by the time they come back to the character.
That Phantom X needs it. I took him out of the display. He could use a much better body. He just wasn't sitting right. It was annoying. He had the big, ugly trench coat. And I know that's probably not going to change, but like his knees would never straighten out. He was very, very gummy. And I noticed a lot of their older white characters, like Moon Knight, is the same way. They just seem to be softer, and Phantom X suffers from that. So he came out of my display a while ago. So he could use an update. He's one that I'm not huge on, but if they gave him a better like construction, I'd probably get a new one to put back into the display.
Yeah. And JB, well, he's not here, but to his point about the reissues are sometimes good for collectors who missed out on. I absolutely agree. The other point to that is it's something I can probably sit out on, right? So I can save a few dollars instead of spending it. But there are a lot of characters, like people always say, there are a lot of characters we don't have yet. Why are we doing reissues? Yeah, but whatever, that's fine, whatever. Reissues are going to happen. But there are also a lot of figures that could use reissues or maybe were locked in Comic-Con exclusive type packs that haven't had a single release. I'm looking at you, Blastar, Ghost, Satana, like there are Hella. Yeah. There are a lot of figures that actually could use an update, but
One thing that I find funny about this Nimrod, all that pink lining, that's cell shading. That's how they highlighted the character in the comics. That wasn't actual, comic design. That's just, shading. So it's kind of funny how they tinted everything pink, and it's like that's just completely highlights that would show in comics because he was such a metallic figure. The only thing pink was just the face and the chest, but aside beyond that, it was just all highlights.
Good point. Also, I guess I could just put this in my X-Men 97 display. Animated.
Display, it would work.
Yeah. Okay. So that was your first one, and then MCU collectors are clamoring for releases, and this is what they get.
I know we just clapped off of it, but was that a new effect in Nimrod's hand? If you could just remember, you don't have to go back.
No, I don't remember.
No,
so
it's just a recolored blast effect.
Was that with the previous one?
yeah.
I don't know what it came with. Okay. Gotcha.
Just all pink, I believe, in the previous one, and it looks like they made the center parts orange.
I just don't know if it came with anything else off the top of my head. So in my head, it's new, but gotcha.
Hands, heads, blasts, and then the wings. This is what the original came with.
Yeah. And this one, I know we kind of touched on the wings already, but this one doesn't come with them at all, right? It doesn't.
No, because again, it wasn't part of that design.
Yeah, more modern. Okay, so Iron Man Mark III, A-list Marvel Studios Iron Man Mark III.
2 pegs of Iron Man.
And you're gonna see this one all year. This is part of their Evergreen program,
right? So this will sit right next to Captain America and Spider-Man at my Target, hogging up space.
And also because all the Evergreen figures are supposed to be on shelves for a year. So after the year, they can actually start pulling the Spider-Man and Captain Americas and clearance those out. because that will be the old program, and this will replace that. So it kind of shows you how that program is going. How the first year it was different Iron Man and Spider-Man, then Spider-Man and Captain America. So two figures, and now it's just going to be one, unless they show something else off, before the end of the year.
Yep.
Yeah. So, like, on paper, I like the idea of these evergreen figures. I'm curious, like, how they're performing. The Spider-Mans mostly seem to have sold in my area, and I think that's pretty par for the course. The Captain Americas, on the other hand, hung around for most of the year. So,
Oh, my Spider-Mans are completely gone at my local Walmart. All that's left is Captain America at mine.
Well, Legends aren't the only one doing this. Like the Bumblebee that Lauren showed off, that was again an evergreen figure. That's why it was so readily available.
Was that like the movie Bumblebee?
Yeah, the Studio Series 86. That was the evergreen figure for this year.
That's the one that Shartimus Prime gave to me at San Diego. And there you go. Okay. That's why it was free. All right. Okay. So I guess, is anybody backtracking on MCU stuff?
No, I've got the first version right here, so I'm good with that. Out this one.
Don't collect MCU.
Nope. And honestly, for me, I mean, it would have been nice if they were able to upgrade the shoulder pads, because when you lift up his arms and you leave them up too much, the shoulder pads get warped to where you have to heat them up and cool them off to get them back in the original shape. And that's the one thing I wish they upgraded with these shoulder pads, is a way to avoid the warpage of the first version. But I guess again, it's about reissuing figures with very minimal changes.
Yeah. Did anybody post any of these reveals from Luca? And if they did anybody watch these? I'm curious, like, what the reaction is. Like, do you think the Italian market cares about another Iron Man? I don't know, but maybe they do. Maybe Iron Man is big in Italy. I could be wrong.
They just gave them these, like, this is just giving them something.
Something, yeah.
It's like, we feel bad that nobody knows what your convention is.
Yeah, but last year they got Fabian Cortez. That was cool. That was,
and they got
the year before
Landra the year before that.
Yeah.
They seem to be getting the X-Men themes.
Yeah, they had their time in the sunlight. Now it's on to other stuff. But I mean, I think Nimrod's a pretty solid release. So one solid release is acceptable.
That's fair.
Well, it's like when the 3-pack came out, everyone was saying that they wish it would have been a classic one. So now they're giving a classic one for the people that wanted it, and you don't have to buy 2 other figures. Personally, it's like both those figures go towards the Uncanny X-Force shelf. So a lot of people weren't looking for those designs, especially that Psylocke. So,
yeah,
yep.
Okay, so that's Luca. Anything else? I don't know what else is. I'm not really following Luca for anything else. I don't know that they have any other announcements, but the Legends was what I was looking forward to, and that's what we got. So let's keep it going. Okay, so the convention season is not over. It's never over, right? It's like it just is a continual thing. Once one ends, the next one begins, and it never truly ends. Legions Con is next weekend. So Cloud, you'll be there. I'll be there.
I will. We are leaving Tuesday to go to the in-laws. And then check-in at the hotel is Wednesday. So I will be at Intern. So I'll be at the studio itself on Thursday. I will be at G-Con on Friday, where they're revealing their next wave. And then Saturday and Sunday is Legions Con proper. And Monday is checkout. And I don't know what we're doing Monday yet.
Very nice. So you're there for a good amount of time. I'm going to get there Friday and leave Sunday. So it's just for the weekend, but I'm looking forward to it. I've never been. So
it's awesome.
Everybody always says
you
great
don't
things.
have enough time. You don't have enough time.
I was planning on going this year, but then my wife got pregnant, so now we're kind of skipping on this year and hoping to go next year if that don't happen. Because I've
We
always
don't have
heard
kids.
have my first, a baby boy. So
I think Justin had to wait till his oldest was like 2 before they went to a con.
yeah, the one we usually go to, we've been talking all year to go to these, to go to Legion's Con, because I've always heard so much great stuff about it from Toy Gains and others, and we just never gotten a chance to go because we always had something come up when it happens. So
It's the third time for me.
yeah,
Nice. Is this your first time, Kenny?
It is, yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
If it was closer.
Yeah, you're too far, man. Although, I mean, we have people coming from other countries, but you have to commit to that kind of shit.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So there are a couple of exclusives, right? So Mythic Legions will have their stuff there. Operation Monster Force is going to have this eraser figure. I pulled this up because like I saw this and I'm like, man, I feel like I want this. I don't collect Operation Monster Force. I know John really loves it. He's not here to talk about it this evening, but I think that I'm going to get this, and this will just act as a stand-in for Ghost until Hasbro gives me an update.
I'm gonna need someone who's there to grab this one for me.
I got you. I was going to ask what it was you wanted.
And it's this. I have the purple one. John got me the gray one, but I haven't. John still has it because it's a bit at this point. So,
if you saw the intro, you'll understand. Yeah.
And so I think it also will add to this to grab the clear one. And before John even sends me and I keep saying it like it's John's fault that I don't have it because he's not here to argue. So it's John's fault that I don't have that figure. But it'll be great to get this one before I even get the one from him. But because of the fact that I feel like I can't skip another one of the variants because I have.
Yeah, you've got the others.
Yeah.
You kind of have to have them. Yeah, this is a table I'm absolutely stopping by. So I'm going to make it a note right now to grab one of these.
Thank you.
All right, let's see here. Okay, well,
I don't know. How's the clear plastic compared to the new Emma Frost? I mean, that's what
I'll be sure. I'll be sure to compare the two.
I mean, Rush, I've got a clear plastic figure right here, and I don't have a single issue with them.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, I don't have a single problem with this.
Anything.
I have no clue what you're holding up.
Yeah, I got nothing. Nothing.
All right. We got another person here joining us, so I'm going to welcome to the stage. I think it looks like Jason might be here, or is it Hannibal? I can't tell. Let's see.
I thought it was going to be surprise, and it's going to be John.
St. James, welcome.
What's up, y'all?
John, that would have been good timing for John, but it
would have been, yeah.
Yeah,
But-
especially with Lorenz back talking him and everything. Then all of a sudden, oh, John's actually here! Surprise!
Oh fuck! I'd run in my own home.
But James is here, and we like that.
Happy Halloween.
We also like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Halloween until mañana.
Well, Eve.
It's Halloween somewhere.
Come on, guys. Has nobody seen The Crow a million
Oh,
times?
come on. Crow's one of my favorite movies. It's
I've
Devil's
seen the
Snare.
Crow
see?
several times.
I have.
I've
We
seen
watched
it
at
one
night before
time.
bed.
Can you put
I'm
me
just-
up for
I'm
the
okay.
night?
Halloween until mañana.
I'm
They
focused
would
on
have got that
tomorrow.
if he was still here.
I'm focused on Halloween because tomorrow Halloween is my wife's birthday, so I'm kind of focused on that.
Oh,
That's fair. Okay.
Yeah, so
Spooky
This one will
birthday.
probably throw Cloud. By any chance, do you watch Only Murders in the Building?
I do.
T-Bone from the Crow movie is in that as an old like service worker in the building that they're working in. And the only reason I knew it was him was the voice. As soon as he started talking, I'm like, I know that voice. I looked up, I'm like, shit, that's T-Bone.
No shit.
But it's like he's an
That's
old
fantastic.
man now. White
Which
hair,
one is
white
T-Bone?
beard.
Crow is old, man. God, what year was that movie? I have to look it up.
96.
Didn't
94. 94.
94.
I was 12
when did
years
last
old
year
when
when they made the new one?
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
No,
We
yeah,
don't talk
no,
about most of the
not
sequels.
funny. Get out.
Gotta admit, the TV series wasn't that bad though.
So, T-Bird was to answer your question, the one they strap in the car,
Yeah.
blow him up.
Yep.
Remember, he's like,
Spoilers
oh,
for-
you're dead, man. There ain't no coming back. There ain't no coming back.
Again, that voice. He still
That's
has
T-Bird.
that gravelly voice.
Tony
I've only seen it
Todd's
once,
in
I
that
don't
movie
remember.
too, man. Oh God, I love Tony. What a loss to the movie. You know what? Nope. Moving on. Gonna go off on a tangent. There you go. Yeah. See.
Hey, James.
I was gonna say, if you don't want to go off on a tangent there, I mean, we could always talk about Mythic Legions and what they'll have at Legions Con.
2 of the 4 exclusives right there. Yep.
Kenny, you got my order, right?
Yeah, you just gotta.
Resend it.
Yeah, specifically because Mike, I'm getting
There's only
from
one
Michael
thing.
too,
I just want one
so I'll be
thing.
in line.
What is it you want?
Is there
I
a
just
closer
want the
image
girl.
of that green exclusive?
Oh,
that looks
you
cool.
mean
With the 3 heads. Yep.
one of these?
Oh, is that what's on the shirt? I can't.
So-
You're very.
Yeah,
tiny.
pull me up real quick, Kenny.
You're
Oh,
very
sorry.
tiny.
You're very tiny.
There you
So
go.
this is the
Oh,
nymph,
that's awesome.
Sick.
and
That's cool.
there's the Terrell, the other one.
Nice.
My wife and I will be wearing these on Sunday, so I know which one you're after. So Kenny, find me.
Okay,
And I know
Yeah,
which one.
that's
I
what
want
I just
all
asked.
3. Like I want 3 of them, but I'm gonna just wait and get the exclusive, and then buy the 2 later when they put them out without the extra
Yeah.
stuff.
Man, I'm kind of on the fence about like while I'm there, just getting it out of the way and getting 2 of
That
each.
looks cool.
But like you're gonna have so many extra parts. But like worst case, I'll have extras of the exclusive bits to like give to people that missed out. But
Yeah.
this guy that you've got on screen right now, him and then the Golden Dwarf, they're actually part of the Legacies line. So they're not really exclusives. They're just debuting at Legions Con with some extra parts, but these are going to be like we had the Orc, Urzok, and then we had Otho. It's the same line. It's a continuation of that. But like for this guy specifically, the bestial head and then the wings, those are exclusive to him. But he'll be available after the convention. Sir Valgard will be available after the convention. The Crossroads characters will be available. They usually just pack in extra pieces, so it's not like these are going to be impossible to get.
Okay.
But at Legions Con, like you're just going to get some extra parts. They usually have the Legions Con logo like on the box as well. The Crossroads characters will have art by my friend David Williams. He did the art on the shirts as well. There'll be a set of pins of them. Those are like the proper Legions Con exclusive figures. These guys are more like the Legacy line that they unveiled last year was a chance for them to revisit characters. There you go. That's the other 2. It was a chance to go back to characters that were very, very hard to obtain and kind of because if you look at a knight from the first wave and then a knight from like Necronominus, they're drastically different with quality and what they can do. So they're going to characters like Otho, who goes for stupid money on the secondary market. And they're like, let's revisit it. We can update him. We can make him look a little better. Maybe they can add things that they didn't the first time around without these characters taking up space in a wave. So the Legacies of Mythos is that. It's a way to revisit these characters. And Otho and Urzok were ones that came out, I think, like a month ago. Scaphoid and Sir Valgard will be the next 2. But these, the Warrior and the Revenant, and then the Nymph and the Terrell are like the official proper Legions Con exclusive characters. Like these were made for the con. and both of those will make 2 different characters. So you see how they have like the 2 names on the front of the boxes?
Yeah.
One figure with parts to make 2 distinct looks. Like the warrior has a different set of like folds armor. He has a different torso. He's got different heads. So they have distinct looks. So the idea is you get 2 of each to make all 4 characters. And then again, these are going to have exclusive bits to them. The bright green head in the male is exclusive. And then in the female, the girl, like kind of in the background, the female head with like the shorter dark hair, that's actually a repainted Cosmic Legions head. She's an exclusive part. There's another one that you obviously cannot see in this box. There's other bits and pieces, but these will be made available down the line. So it's, do you get them both and get it out of the way, or do you wait because they're going to be made available? That's what James and I are talking about now. Just end up with like so many different heads. You know what? I'm going to drop some links in the chat. You guys need to see how many pieces these characters come with. It's ridiculous.
Wait a minute.
See, I would only get the Revenant if it came with the bearskin cloak.
Cloud, I did not know they made your own action figure.
Everybody says the nymph looks like me, and I wish I was that pretty. Are you kidding me? All right, which one's this? This is the Revenant. I am losing track of my... Okay. I'm putting these in the chat.
All right.
I'm so glad I don't have any attachment to this line, but man,
oh,
they look
dude, you
amazing.
have no idea.
There's the extra head for the girl.
So what this is, Jeremy Gerard he made one of each character. So he made the Nymph, the Chirel, the Warrior, the Revenant, and then Sir Valgard and Scaphoid. And these are the extra parts that were left over. So this is 6 figures open. It's 2 of each of the Legions Con exclusive and then the 2 legacies. So that's how many pieces are left over. It's almost an entire figure. Like, you need a set of arms.
Yeah.
I put the links to the specific... Yeah, here you go. So, like, towards the bottom, you can see the character with, like, the accessory layout. Yeah. So this is the Warrior and the Revenant. You can see he's got a completely different set of pauldrons. He's got extra belts. He's got another torso. The exclusives are the green zombie head and neck peg, and then the faceplate, the human-looking faceplate that goes in the head. Those are going to be exclusive, and then the head that's off to the right with like the bat wings, that's the other exclusive part for that one. So when those come out, those 3 or 4 pieces won't be in it. And then it's the same with the ladies. There's like, I think 2 different heads. Yeah, okay, so the exclusive bits will be the head all the way on the right with the white hair and like the bones in her hair. That is a repaint of an orc character, and then the girl with the short hair. Those will be the exclusive parts.
So the girl with the short hair, this is the original head.
Yeah, that's Ziri. My favorite cosmic character.
They look great. Rush, I'm with you. I'm glad I don't have any like tie to this, and I've picked up a few, and I'll pick them up here and there, but it's so tempting, so dangerous. You know?
It's just.
Again, the Headless Horseman is the only type of Legion I have. So, and again, I love the whole Sleepy Hollow storyline, so I had to get that. So, and it fits in with Scooby Doo, so why not?
Oh, absolutely, it's a great figure too. It's a great figure.
Oh, yeah.
This seems like such a daunting line to jump into, like not because of the like I've gotten that your community is very like, you know, helpful and welcoming in that sense, but there's so much going on here, and I have to echo that same sentiment. It looks so cool, but there's no way.
Laurent, so when I sent you Pythona, did you get it yet?
Yeah, I opened it when you came on just because I was.
Oh, nice!
Shout out James.
All right, cool. So when I sent you that, I almost sent you a Mythic Legion. Like,
That would have been so foul. Oh,
I almost sent you one like a brand new one in a box, and just to drag you in.
you would have had.
I
My
have your
wife would have been
address.
on a plane. She would have been coming out there to fight you because there's just no chance that I'm can do another thing.
A horse, I guess.
It's one of those things where, like, you can. I know plenty of people that can get like one or two pieces. Like Rush only has the Headless Horseman. I know people like that's how I started. I had the Krampus and I got the Headless Horseman. And it was very, very one or two here or there. It was Alithia, the rider of Famine, the Vampire Queen, that got me. And it was I held this figure and I was like, holy shit, this is incredible. And then you look deeper into it. So if you never find that oh shit figure, you're safe. You don't end up like I do. I don't army build or anything like that, though. I usually just do one of the named characters. But there's usually that one that when you get it, you're like, oh god damn it, and it's all over.
Yeah, and I know
absolutely hurt.
myself. The oh shit figure will be the first one I buy because I have a problem.
And that's just missing. That's what cosmic. It's a whole other.
Which figure is it that it was the complete skeleton with the skeleton wings?
Oh, it's just a skeleton. So that's actually. Oh, I actually have him up.
While you look for that, quick shout out to Z-Man.
That
What
thing
up?
looks
Just
amazing.
coming back from the way.
That's like since the Headless Horseman, that's like the biggest temptation.
Yeah, that's
so this
so cool.
Is the body is from a character called Maxilius the Harvester. He comes with the Grim Reaper robes. The head is from a heads pack, and then the wings are separate pieces. So this is, I don't usually do this, but this is a swap character. But the standard skeleton, like this, is Maxilius, and he's got an alternate head, but I put a vampire head on it. He's got, I need to get him monstrous hands and feet, like there's ones with like talons. But this is not a stock character. This is something I actually made.
See, you need to take a picture of that and take it to Legion's Con with and say, hey, you need to just release this as a standalone figure. That would sell. I would buy that. If you absolutely buy that figure design like that.
Specific one. Yeah, because that would get expensive if you had to buy all the parts to make that. Just that one it would get a little expensive. Yeah.
I have one Mythic Legions figure.
I'll send you the wings.
You got that?
I have the skeletal wings somewhere.
Oh, there you go. It's just somewhere. Yeah. Just don't worry about these bones laying around.
I have maybe two figures from Four Horsemen. It's one Mythic Legions Gladiator, and then the other one I've got is a figure obscure. I got Jacob Marley. I reviewed him last year on Christmas.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get some here and there, but not a whole lot because it's like what Cloud said. It is addicting. It's any toy line you start collecting, you find that one figure that really gets you, and then you're in. Like I've got a bunch of wrestling, G.I. Joe, Mattel, DC, Transformers, Masters of the Universe, Marvel Legends behind me. So much stuff in it. And that's where it becomes, when does it become a hobby that we're doing, and when does it become something that's addicting?
Well,
like with Jessner's many, yeah.
The first step is admitting you
When
have a
you're
problem.
collecting
The second
more
step
than
is
what you
caving.
actually enjoy. What you have
Yes, exactly, Rush. And I know there are people who do reviews and stuff like Dan and others who do it as a job. I get that. So they have to keep getting product in and new things to keep themselves going. But for us who do this as a hobby and as stuff we love, we have the option to get the newest, hottest thing or collect what we want to collect. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
Like
to be fair, Dan does have an actual job.
Yeah, I know he does.
Okay,
I know he does.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like everything that you see around me, my whole collection, I have a connection to. I childhood, I have a connection to everything here. If I don't have a connection to it, I don't buy it. Plain and simple. That's how I keep everything low.
Absolutely.
Z-Man said he would have joined, but he's in an Uber. So it'd be, Z-Man, I'd do it. Bring the Uber driver.
Z-Man, to be fair, I have drove in my car while being on a show, so it's not that
Lorenz.
difficult.
Super
That's
fan. Yeah, that used to be what
that's
I did.
Loren's move. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that difficult.
I was talking shit. Rush goes, I'm connected to everything in this room. And I started talking shit, pointing out, I go, I'm not connected to any of these over here. And then it popped up at the top, your mic is muted. And I was like, that was a humbling moment to be like, don't talk shit on your wife's stuff. Don't do that.
Well, just lift up your hand and show off that ring, and that's your connection.
There you go.
I'm not even
Trevor
wearing
might
it.
be a collector.
Speaking of wives, I got to go down and eat some food, but I have the link, so if I eat real quick, I might pop back in.
That's fair.
You
You can also
just
bring
scarf
your
all
food
down.
as a pickup. So
Just scarf all down, James.
Well, I
Yeah.
told her I told her so I wouldn't get in trouble. I was like, you can interrupt me at any point, and I'll come down.
fair enough.
All right.
I'm
I'll
sure
see you guys
we'll,
in a
I'm
minute.
sure we'll still be here when you're done eating. So
Yeah.
we're only halfway through what I brought up.
Yeah, you had hella tabs open, brother.
Yeah.
We'll power through the next couple because I feel like we'll be able to get through those fast.
Just bring
Professor
up the
Soundwave, though,
topic and ask if everyone wants to talk about yay or nay.
just
and then
raise
move
your
on.
hand, yay or nay. Next.
Pass.
Yeah, I'll just hit the David's pass and we'll go. Professor Soundwaves, though, I'm like Rush, nostalgia and connection are the number one criteria for collecting. Yeah, and I feel like that is most people's way to go about it. But on the flip side of that, there are a lot of great independent companies coming out with a lot of really cool stuff. And I, like when Cloud was on collecting Justified, we talked about that, like the nostalgia connection versus like this sort of these indie companies really bringing out that kid in you that is more in discovery mode. Like when you were a kid, you didn't know anything. The nostalgia didn't mean anything to you. You know, you didn't know, your asshole from your elbow, so you don't, nostalgia doesn't mean anything. And that kind of is like the cool thing about all these toys. But yeah, nostalgia is always going to be a driver for me. I'll tell you that. So speaking of assholes and elbows, let's see. Haya Toys, what are they doing?
Pass.
I want to watch Aliens.
Okay, so Haya Toys, Mega Man. We like Jada better, right? So
Nay. Nay.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about
Mondo, man.
Nay.
Batman the Animated Series?
No, I'm down to look at these.
Yeah, let's look at this. If I can...
What's funny is my younger brother sent me a picture of the Mondo Clayface. Like, this looks so cool. I'm like, how much do you know about this? Like, I've just seen a picture. It looks so cool. I sent him the actual link to buy it, and the price is like, okay, pass.
Never mind.
Yeah. I don't have room for a 12-inch action figure. I mean, it looks perfect, like it jumped straight out of the animated series. But again, the price for it is too much.
$235.
Yeah, and I'm not really big, and I'm not really crazy about collecting 12-inch action figures. Mine is more of the 7 to 6.5 inch to 6 inch range. So, but I'll be admiring it, like Jay says sometimes. I'll be admiring it from afar.
Now,
I feel like
if
Jay
there
would
was
have.
a
Jay would
Marvel
probably.
Legends style, Batman the Animated Series line, not the McFarlane reissues, but if they actually did like fully articulated 1/12 scale, that would be a cool line to collect. But as like the McFarlane figures, still no.
Who knows? Mattel might surprise us next year.
Maybe
they might surprise
us. The thing
It
about
is
these
more
Mondo
than a physical.
figures is they move like a brick. So the most fun thing to look at is the accessories.
And they do have a tendency to break as well, like the X-Men figures. A lot of people bought Wolverine and they broke. Or Cloud's got Wolverine now.
He is very stiff. I feel like it kind of needs to be in certain respects to stay up. It's a cool figure, but like they eat up so much room.
Yeah.
They do.
One of my a friend of mine's, a guy I've known for like Jesus Christ, like nearly 20 years now, works on these. He does a lot of the sculpting for these, my friend Thomas. But it's, I see them a lot. And Tom, you gotta stop sharing this shit to your story. Oh, you know, I sculpted this, and then I'm like, wow, it looks really good, and I want to support him because it's. When I met him, he was doing custom Final Fantasy figures, and I kept telling him like, you need a job doing this. You need a job doing this. He's like, yeah, no, I don't think I'm that good. And now he has a fucking job doing this. So I'd love to own something that he did, but the price on these is killer for one. But then again, like, where am I going to put this? You know, I'll pick one of the smaller NECA figures that he's done, and I'll stick with that.
You should convince him that you are entitled to one free figure for suggesting that he do this.
Yeah. For
I've believed in you for
supportive.
decades.
Feels
Give
like
me
a solid trade-off. Yeah.
10-inch figure, a short company, a small company, and I got it for $80. This giant Broly for $80.
Oh, is that the which indie company is that?
This is Beast. This is Kong Studios, like third-party
Oh,
company.
Kong Studios
that makes them. Yeah, I got this for $80. So
yeah,
and it's the only big fig I have besides Incredible Hulk. So and he does take up some shelf space, but not not like a 12-inch figure would. But he's still a cool one.
Justin in the chat, that Mondo doesn't let him do his favorite thing, and that's cancel pre-orders.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a real dick move.
Don't just hate it when toy companies and stuff don't let you do that. I had that happen with Hobby Link Japan. They're like, "Oh, we'll let you cancel this pre-order for once."
Yeah,
so generous.
A lot of overlords are like that.
Yeah.
So all that to say, is anybody getting this? Is anybody interested?
No.
Nay.
I just wanted to look at it.
You just wanted to look at it.
Yeah.
Okay. It does look great though. I will always say that the Mondo stuff looks great. It's just the prices are wild, and I experienced that firsthand with Ghostbusters.
For a tenth of the price.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks good. All right. Let's see. So Mega Man, Batman. Okay, everybody's definitely in on posed figures. We love
that. Now we're talking.
Now we're talking.
I'm scared of the first one.
Blade is
pass.
Eric is very angry.
Yeah, so let's see.
Pass.
Okay. Does any on a serious note,
like
does anybody
articulation.
any of these? Yeah, we like articulation.
Yeah, I saw Wolverine in store for the first time the other day, and like I almost grabbed it because it was Wolverine, but like no.
They had the large Punisher at Target, $70. I'm like, in no reality are any of these at any scale worth $70. So you can miss me with that.
It's like he's released so many of these based off of the X-Men 91 cover, but they don't connect at all. You can't like form the cover by you putting all the figures together.
Yeah, no, that's exactly like that would be at least a cool touch to it. California Red Devil, why are you on during a Warriors game? I don't watch the Warriors, but California Red Devil, I will tell you, I am on during a Ravens game, which I actually care about. So, yeah. So Mcfarlane post figures, boo.
Here's a question: do y'all think McFarlane will continue making the Marvel statues by next year? Like,
yeah.
Well, that it's Marvel's not DC, so he's still got that license.
Yeah, he's still.
It's true.
And again,
to Justin's
this is
point,
going to be his only way to release those figures anyway. So.
Yeah.
Fair. Almost as much articulation. King of like every couple of weeks, I feel like I bring up another King of Fighters thing, and I feel like Cloud and Z-Man are the only two who know what this is. So
I feel like
I
we've talked
walked
about
in-
this guy 1,000 times.
we probably have. I have no idea.
Angry Japanese fighter dude? Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about this one. There was a
Well,
new
he's
one that
now
came out
available
though.
for pre-order. Joy
If
Toy.
you ever get Jean-Claude Van Damme, you could have this guy as the Bloodsport villain.
Bolo.
Bolo. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that
You're a
guy is
genius.
so awesome. He's just Bolo in everything. Enter the Dragon, Bolo. Bloodsport, Bolo. That's his real fucking name. I love that. I want
So
to
we
see
can save time and just pass.
Pass.
until
this-
they do characters like Mai or Blue Mary. King of Fighters will be an easy pass for me.
Fair enough.
Oh, this fucking
Still
Okay,
look
clown.
better than the Mcfarlane Mortal Kombat.
That's true. That is true. I finally saw some of those at I don't know where, in person the other day. They look as bad in person as you might imagine, and I'm so disappointed. I really want those classic Mortal Kombat characters, but like good versions, you know. So.
Yep.
Okay, NECA quarter scale art, the clown from Terrifier. It's coming out 2026. Fourth quarter will run you about $130.
Pass.
Okay, it's Halloween.
Pass.
We got to talk at least one horror related thing.
I heard these
maybe
movies
for
were like gory, like
Oh,
not,
they
not fun.
they're
gory.
violent. They are
unnecessary.
gory.
Unnecessary.
Yeah.
Especially, just fair warning.
I could describe one of the killings from the very first movie, and that will tell you everything you need to know about this whole like movie series.
We'll get demonetized.
Yeah, I have all.
I can
have
spare
all,
the 12 cents.
Yeah, I have all three of them on DVD. All three of them, and the third one, a gore fest. Like you better make sure you have an empty stomach when you watch the third movie.
Oh, gross.
So first of all, I
Yeah.
never understood that. I can watch
That's what I'm
like
talking about.
any of these movies, and I was bored by these films, and I think it's partially because I was desensitized to it. I've been watching horror visuals since I was like barely 2 years old. Okay, when I was like very, very, very tiny, Michael Jackson put out his Thriller video, and that was scary to people, and I loved it. So I eat horror. I love this stuff so much.
Same.
But there's no substance to these damn movies. There's
Yeah.
nothing interesting going on. They're trying to create this mystique of this character, but it has gone nowhere. If you want to create mystique for a character, you do it in the first film and then maybe put a little bit more into it in the next one and a little bit more, but you should know who this character is. There should be questions. The first movie tells you he's just some nutcase, but now they're like, oh wait, there's like mystical aspects of it, and he's immortal like Jason, and that was bullshit too.
Yeah.
Jason's mother was pissed off and killed a bunch of people, right? Okay. Jason didn't really die, so he came back and killed a bunch of people, and then he just keeps coming back, and he's all decayed and stuff. And I love Friday the 13th is one of my favorite series, and even I think that is just shit writing. You watch it because they're entertaining, but with Terrifier, it's let's see what we can get away with, and it's just dull. And I do not understand. I understand why people enjoy watching it. They can be entertaining. They are far from good. People love this guy. Why? You know how many times we have seen these like psychotic killer types? People like not watched horror at all. Dude, Leatherface. He was crazy and fucked up and chainsawed people long before this guy was even a thing. I'm sorry.
No, I'm with you. I'm a huge horror fan, and it's just it's
they're not
so
much as horror. They're more of stupid gore films, is what they are.
Yeah,
They're
I heard
not
it was
so
like
much-
It's slaughter porn. It's slaughter porn. That's all it is.
That's all they are.
That's
That's all they
Sergeant
are.
Slaughter does porn?
That's what I heard.
Oh god, that's a visual I
You
did
guys
not
want
need.
to see like a good brutal
But-
movie? I can give you if this is what horror fans want and they just want like really painful, upsetting things, I can think of a million better movies.
I'm a good Christian man, Cloud. Sorry, no.
No,
way,
no shade on anybody that likes
I'm just a
this, by the way.
scaredy pants, so I'm good.
I don't mean to tell you if you enjoy this movie that there's something wrong with you, that you have no taste. That's fine. Everybody has different tastes, but for me, for the way these films are spoken about, I think there's a reverence that people hold with them that just it does not deserve. You can say you like this movie because it's schlock, it's torture porn, it's a gore fest, dude. Dead Alive. Watch Dead Alive. That's
Dead
a gore
Alive.
fest, and it is
Yes.
hilarious. That movie is fantastic.
Peter Jackson.
Return of the Living Dead. Watch that. It's hilarious. But there's
Well,
something.
if this says anything about this movie, this is one of the movies that one of the Universal Halloween Horror Night houses is based off of. And there's two different mazes you could go through. There's the dry path and then the wet path.
I'm going. I'm
Why
gonna be
would
going to
you-
Universal
who would
next year,
choose
so
the wet
I'll
path?
be prepared. Next year.
Everyone.
Everybody, of course, because
Yeah.
But can we all?
And literally, you see people coming out. There's videos of people coming out in like raincoats and they're still drenched.
Do we all
I've
like
been
this
to Guar
design
concerts.
for
That's
Jason?
old hat.
Do we all like this design for Jason?
what do we?
Is that part 7?
You got to make me big. Yeah, part 7.
Oh, part 7 is one of my favorite looks for him. Yeah.
Okay.
Never
It's
seen these
terrible.
movies.
It's like, why is he a zombie now? But I love it. That and part 8 are my favorites.
Well, okay. Part 7, I like it because it shows all the damage of all the films Jason's been in has led him to this particular look, and that's why I
Yes.
like it. I hated they changed it again in part 8, and they put it.
Yes.
They made him part 8 look more like Michael Myers than
There are
Jason
8
Voorhees.
of these damn movies.
Oh, there's
on
more
the
than-
movie?
there's more than
what
that.
I was
12
thinking.
of them,
I was,
sweetheart.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
I know,
exactly
but
Then
but in
there's
part
Jason
8,
Goes to Hell.
And the 10th
Then
one, he
there's
goes to
Jason
space.
X. Then there's Freddy
Yeah.
versus Jason. Then there's a remake of Friday the 13th. Yeah, no, there's a lot. The 8 are like the gospel, though. Friday 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to Jason Takes Manhattan, and he's not even in Manhattan. There's like 2
Takes
scenes in Manhattan, so it's
Manhattan.
like Jason Takes Vancouver or something.
Yeah. But when
Yeah, he
So
was.
bad, but, like,
He's on a boat for most of it.
He was
Yeah.
on a boat.
on a lake. He's
I'm
on a
on a
yacht
boat.
on a lake. How
And
did they get the
Jason
yacht on
kills
the
the
lake?
Muppets.
They could not.
That's the next one.
They said they could not film in Manhattan because it cost too much, so they did Colorado
much.
because it was cheaper. Yeah, because it was cheaper.
But
But-
I agree with you. That look, they were pretty consistent with the damage that he took up until that
Yeah.
point. Like the chain
Like-
around his neck and the damage to
Yeah,
his
you
back
could
were from a boat from the previous movie
Yeah,
where
you
they
can see his,
drowned him.
his back and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's good. And then part 8 comes around. He's got a completely different jumpsuit on. And like he gets a different mask and it makes sense. Like he finds one, but like he looks completely different. But yes, that level of continuity to these shitty fucking movies, I love it. It's so good.
Yeah, yeah. I just hate on part 8. He looked like Michael Myers was the only thing with me. But
With the blue jumpsuit, yeah.
yes, yeah, for sure. Now Terrifier,
Mrs. Poundwave's Long Island? No, I promise you there's nothing on Long Island that looks like that.
But-
I've lived here for way too long.
But yeah, I'll agree with you, Cloud. Terrifier movies are not horror; they are comedy gore fests for people who love just to watch gory stuff. But I like Art the Clown. I think he's funny. He gives me a good chuckle here and there with stuff, especially because David he's a mime. He's been a mime before. He's worked as a mime, so he knows how to use his body, his facial expression, without saying a word to grab your attention, and that's what I like about it. Plus, I watched this Christmas movie, The Mean. I watched this Christmas movie, The Mean One, as him as the Grinch. So that tells you where I'm at.
Well, I'll tell you, if you ever go to Monster Mania again in New Jersey, I live hours away from New Jersey, but I find myself there more often than I should. Monster Mania, you'll find several people dressed as Art the Clown. So there you go.
I feel like Halloween this year, all the females are going to be K-pop demon hunters, and all the men are going to be Art the Clown.
Cosmo
Yeah.
from Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the third option. Yeah. It's just a little bit further.
Alexi, if you take the wings off the crown and get rid of the wand, the black tie down to your white shirt makes you look like Ben 10.
I have a watch on too. I can.
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that.
So
that'll be my
you-
plan B.
Yeah.
I don't think these wings are gonna last all night doing a bar crawl. So
Ben
that'll be
10's
my
your
second.
backup. Yeah. Ben 10.
What is it?
What is it?
So, 52 Toys has gotten into the alien business. Last week, we talked about their alien and predator figures. This week, we get a face hugger, but it's like a wind-up toy situation. So, if you want this little guy just crawling around, you got that.
I don't think I don't think my wife would like a wind-up toy at all. I don't think she
Why
wants
is
that.
its tail so short?
And it wags.
Oh, okay, I see.
Pass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you did get the egg.
Give me a scale face hugger.
Yeah. All right. We'll pass.
Still haven't seen any of the things you guys told me to watch
Oh
last week. So,
God, this. Whoa.
and add this to the list of things that Lorenz has never seen.
Oh, that's killing me.
Now, if you weren't already angry at toy companies and their practices, Hellboy, Boss Fight is in the Hellboy business these days, and you'll recall from their release or their reveals of Hellboy that he didn't come with some accessories that you might want.
Yeah.
Mostly a coat, a long coat here. So now you can get that for an additional $19.99.
This.
Finish your
What is that? What is that growling? I hear growling in the background.
It's a wind-up face hugger.
Rush really doesn't like this.
Rush.
That would be Mama Dog. That's like very vocal tonight.
Okay. I thought I was hearing something, but I mean, this is low even for Boss Fight to makes accessories a separate thing and charge you because the boy figure he's already $60 as is, so you're charging us an extra $20 for accessories. Like, come on, man, that's low of itself.
This is import prices, but what about the quality now? Like, this is. It's less expensive than a lot of us anticipated. A lot of us were thinking like they're gonna hit us for $40 for a cake for like the jacket and like the alternate head or something. So
yeah,
it went down better than we anticipated. But still, like when I say anybody who knows me, when you say Hellboy, and you get a mental image, he's wearing the damn coat. Like this is something he needs to have with him. So this is kind of shady. Like if it wasn't done at the time and it was just like, look, we have this figure, but the prototype for the soft goods isn't done, then say that. Don't be like, oh, we'll do it later and then fucking charge people for it. That's really kind of shifty.
I paid $70 for this 1,000 Toys figure and it came with
fantastic.
everything. Yeah, and it came with everything included, even the coat. So I didn't have to pay extra to complete a figure. I got it all in one go. And I apologize for the middle finger. He's having a bad day.
My Galactus is doing the same.
Yeah, apologies.
So is this slated to come out at the same time as the figure? Like, this isn't a released figure? Are you at least going to get them around the same time?
Supposedly,
it's supposed to come out at the same time as the figure. Yes.
Damn. Q3 of next year.
Deadpool.
Hey, fuckers!
I'm gonna tag out with St. James. So St. James, you can jump in, and I have to head out. This is all the time that I have for the evening. But it was great to chat with you guys and look at all these past figures. If you want to find me on Instagram, I'm at Your Boys Got Toys, and you can see me for yours days here at Encounter Culture and on Saturday at Justin Collects. So please see this picture with the colored hair.
Hold on, Alexi, you gotta go grant wishes, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you gotta grant some wishes.
Yeah, I gotta go grant some wishes. I heard 3 or 4 other things that someone was saying.
Yeah, there was
I was asking
a lot of activity.
I sent you.
I have to go get them kids' teeth.
Go get them kids' teeth. I did, Rush, thank you. I was playing with them during the stream earlier. They are every bit of Black Series that I expected them to be. So thank you. And I'll wire the money to you.
And all I said was send us a picture of you with the colored hair when you do it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Tomorrow night when we go out and we have all of our group costume together, I will absolutely be posting pictures and everything. So, and it'll be better than this, I promise.
Cosmo's got the green hair, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
He's not going to go with
Tally of
Wanda.
everyone asking why is Joker dressed up as a fairy?
Hey, we will be in San Francisco. All right. I will see you guys later. Have a good night.
All right, Alexi.
Justified.
It's the worst possible way to leave.
It really was. I would say that's unjustified. Okay. What do I have left? You know, he always leaves. I have one thing left. He was right on the cusp of the end of the stream. And when I say that, but typically it could go anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour, the way things are going. So
I think I could hear his wife calling for him, telling him to come on, give me that magic wand.
Jesus Christ.
What the hell?
So let's get some
James,
news.
pick up.
James with a pickup. Oh, finally, always. Oh, you got the new cami. Okay, nice. Where'd you get that from?
Entertainment Earth. I think it was their like exclusive, at least.
It's their exclusive.
Yeah. I grabbed an extra one. I thought they'd probably sell out, but they didn't. None of the Jada stuff sells out. It's so weird. Like you'd think that, I don't know, maybe just we think it's so cool, but it's not as like sought after as you think, or I don't know.
Yeah. Could be.
Because you would think all their stuff would be sold out, the Street Fighter stuff.
I would think, yeah. I mean, as much as everybody talks about it,
I'm glad it's easy to get. But
The thing that kills everything Jada makes is how long it takes them to, do one wave to the next. It's like, unfortunately, people nowadays have very short attention spans. If you take, almost a full year to release maybe 2 or 3 waves, people are going to lose interest. If they know that they only have to wait a few months before they can get the next wave, and especially with the Street Fighter, they're only releasing like 2 or 3 figures per wave.
Yeah,
so it's getting really drawn out.
3,
and especially when they've like, it'd be different if we haven't seen the whole roster. We've seen the whole thing. Feels like forever ago. And it's like, okay, so when, and I guess there are multiple reasons I could go into that, but yeah, it feels like it's been forever since they revealed everything. It was like,
they revealed everything San Diego Comic-Con 2024, and this year's like they're still showing off, prototypes. It's like you've had a full year and you still just have prototypes.
What are we talking about? I got distracted.
Well,
Jada Street Fighter.
Well, Rush, to be fair, if you look at their prototypes from last year when they revealed like Zangief and everything, they were not finished at all. Like the scars on his body. Yeah, the scars on his body were just painted on. They were not sculpted. Now you look at Zangief of this year, and they basically said they're complete.
Kenny had to put on a different hat.
They're almost complete, but they're still not going to,
I'm like Mr. Rogers, okay? Just one thing to the next.
Toy Amigos did an interview with June, and he kind of explained why there's been such a delay with this stuff, but I don't really buy it because anybody's going to make excuses. So,
yeah, Soundwave in LNL, he sent all of the clips of June on Toy Amigos. I think that was what it was, and I haven't watched them, but as much as I do like the Street Fighter stuff, I've been all in on it. I get every single one, or not. I get one of each character, but like it does make me potentially nervous for the Invincible line. Like how slow will those turn out, right? And I'm pretty excited with the fact that they didn't start with like mainline looks. They started with something else. Like that's exciting, but you still obviously want to get to the classic look, and you want to. It's like how long will it take to do all these things that we want to see in that when they're already taking this long with.
Unlike Street Fighter and Scooby-Doo and everything, Invincible has a large cast of characters.
To answer that question, when Toy Amigos asked June about that, he did say that after Street Fighter's done, Street Fighter 2, Invincible is going to be their priority moving forward after Street Fighter 2 is done, which he said they should be done by the spring, the second quarter of
2035.
no, by the second quarter of this coming year, they'll be done.
Well, then
with
that
Street
even
Fighter
brings
2.
up the question: is how slowly will they do the next Street Fighter then? Because if you're saying that Street Fighter 2 is the priority, and we're moving this slowly, and then you go, and then it's not going to be Street Fighter's not going to be the priority anymore. It's like, well, why even show me Alpha right now?
I think the issue was, and I could be wrong, that they had planned months in advance to show off the Alpha figures to do that line, but then Storm comes in and does the Alpha wave himself. So it kind of surprised them to the point where, oh, we're going to be silent. We're not going to say anything. And people were debating on, are we going to do Alpha or are they not going to do Alpha? And June basically confirmed that, yeah, we're going to do Alpha, but it's not, but we're also going to do other version of characters. So they're going to do like Storm does, where it's different version of a character from different games, not just Alpha going forward. So, I mean, I don't like it at all. I wish they would do a different Street Fighter game instead of Alpha, but it is what it is. So
it's poor timing. Neither of these companies knew the other was doing Alpha. There's a lot of crossover for heavy characters to come out of the gate with. Ryu, Chun-Li, Charlie, big names. Eventually, we're going to see like what one will do Cammy and one will do like the other dolls. These are the characters that I want. I want Uni, I want Yuli, I want Dekapoi. So one will do those and one will do something else. You know, one will do T-Hawk and one will do Guy. So eventually you're going to see where they split off, but you have to start with like some recognizable names, and there's only a few of them. And if both of these people are doing them at the same time, that's just how it's going to be. It's like, well, they're doing Ryu and so are they. It's not like it was planned. It's not one company trying to outdo the other. It's just a massive coincidence. I've seen a lot of people saying that this was revealed because the other company was doing it. That's not the case. And anything I've read, any of my friends that are like in the industry, it's not what's going on. It's a huge coincidence, and it's an unfortunate one.
I will say this: by the time Jada gets to their Alpha 3 line, Storm is already going to complete their lineup that they already have planned for their Alpha 3.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
No, what they have lined up, not the whole roster. What they have lined up.
Okay. Yeah, but if they've got like 4 characters lined up, I will buy that.
Yeah,
they've never finished a roster.
Yeah, they've got like Ken, Ryan,
Storm Collectibles finishing
the God, and then you can literally go on there. They've got like Zangief,
No one can say his name.
Yeah, Zangief and
Zangief.
Is it Zangief?
Zangief.
I'm thinking of the Street Fighter movie, okay? Sue me.
No, we don't talk about that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
To Christopher Allen's point, if they did say that, he says that, I believe they said they aren't going to finish the whole Alpha line. Those Storm figures are amazing. Is he saying Jada won't finish the entire Alpha line, or is that what we're assuming that meant?
I would think
Storm
Jada would be the ones to finish it.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Okay.
Showed us Street Fighter 2, and granted, the roster on Street Fighter 2 is like this, and then Alpha. So it would be a daunting task for them to do it. But I feel like, and again, I don't know. There's been nothing said. We're doing this amount from either company. But I feel like between the two, the one I would have more faith in finishing that roster would be Jada, because of what they showed us with their Street Fighter line, and because of what they've said about their plans for the Scooby-Doo line, and they want to make these main characters, and they want to give us all these monsters. Their idea is to, like, you need a complete collection. So while I would love to see them finish Alpha, that's a lot of characters for them to do, and they would have to continuously sell well. And there are characters in Alpha that will never sell as well as any character in the Street Fighter 2 line, because Street Fighter 2 was massive. Alpha was a transitioning point, and we had a lot of people that jumped in on Alpha, so that's their Street Fighter. I watched the shift, but Alpha's got a lot of characters that people would be like, so
that's probably, I don't know the full Alpha roster, but if whatever could happen that they could tighten up on getting them out quicker, I think that would instill some more confidence in getting people to buy those obscure random characters.
Yeah.
Because if Jada shows that they're going to be the company that finishes rosters, it's like for whatever like I'm not a completionist in some aspects, but if it's like, oh, I could get a full roster of a video game, even if I don't, know all these guys, I think that would still be fun to have that lineup. So it's like if they could pump them out quicker while finishing a lineup, it would make I would be like, hell yeah, I'll buy this random dude just because I know that we're getting to the full picture as opposed to it taking 5 years to finish an alpha lineup. It's like, yeah, that's
same
what
reason I
Jada
did
should
with
do
Street
with
Fighter
the
2.
what Jada should do with the Alpha line is kind of similar to what they are doing with the Scooby Doo line. Have the Alpha line have one person in the character wave that was in the original Street Fighter 2 with 2 new characters that weren't in Street Fighter 2. That way, you enticing people to get the figures that they don't already have.
At least they have one. They've got Charlie, right? Both companies, I think, have shown Nash. I think they've both shown him. And then the other 2 are Ryu and Chun-Li. But yeah, if you did Ryu, Nash, and Rose. Pow, there you go. 2 new characters and then a heavy hitter. No, I agree. That would be really good.
And then I think it was Storm that showed off Dan.
Yeah, Dan Habib.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they have the silhouette for Cammy as the Killer Bee, which if they get to her first, they get my money. Sorry. Cammy's my favorite.
Same.
We've gone off tonight, man.
Yeah. This is what happens. I said, we have one more tab to go, and then we just went on a tangent about.
I'll say one more
tangent on something
another
that's
pickup.
not
We'll
even
go
a
off
tab.
another 15 minutes.
Yeah, please.
But this is.
Oh my goodness.
Who's that Macho Man shirt?
Scott Hall's.
Scott Hall.
Yeah. But yeah, I had to put a shirt on him. But yeah, that was my whole plan. And the NWO was, I think, formed in '96, so it would fit into '97. Him having an NWO shirt.
Yeah.
Topical.
There you go. The Gambit is NWO for life.
It's hard. The Justified thing made me. I almost.
Yeah. No, I
had a seizure when I seen it.
I forgot where I was for a second. All right. Well, I don't have a lot of news this week. A pretty slow week, and I hate the topic that we're going to talk about. But here we go.
Let's hit that news, though.
Hit us with that sweet, sweet news.
Just when you thought Labubus were starting to fade out of the zeitgeist, they're not, folks. The holiday season is approaching, and you'll start to see stores pop up at a mall near you anytime soon. Pop Mart has started to do that. So they've opened a store at the Mall of America. They are opening a store at a mall near me. I can't get away from these things. So,
my store just opened up last weekend.
There you go. So the time is now to just give in. All right. Yeah. So I mean that's still a thing. At some point, this bubble pops, right? It's not sustainable. It'll go the way of the Beanie Baby and the Furby and Tickle Me Elmo at some point. But
I haven't seen these, so I'm glad. The only thing I see still is Funko Pops.
Those aren't going anywhere, unfortunately. They have cemented their place.
Yeah, that's all I see is Funko Pops.
Although you see stores have made that section smaller.
Yes, of Funko Pops, yes.
The local toy store, that's a relatable moment there. My kids love them. The toy store in Indy has like a deal all the time, and it's like, come in to buy a Funko Pop. It's like, bro, you can buy 2 and you get 5 free, and it's like, like that's a crazy deal. But it's like we need to get rid of these things.
Yeah, GameStop does that too, where if you buy 2 of them, you get 1 for free.
It's like, just please come get a Funko Pop, please.
Yeah.
People can't get rid of them.
James is showing off something.
Oh, sorry, James. Thank you. Please, where are you?
We haven't gotten there yet, James.
Did we not tear that thing to shreds one day?
We did. I don't think James was on that
Give
episode.
me a Godzilla, and they put this Wonder Woman in there.
And they put this one.
No, I don't know what to do with this Godzilla. I really just have to I might just set it outside on the street and see if someone puts it.
What's happening?
So how is the I don't even know why I'm asking this question. It's a Mcfarlane figure. How is the Wonder Woman?
It looks great. Like it looks doesn't look as big as the previous one, the retro one.
Yeah.
It looks good. I like the little mini one. I collect a lot of I have like a ton of Wonder Woman. So eventually I'm gonna have like your Superman shelf.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be Wonder Woman.
Nice.
Yeah.
If I would have known that,
maybe not that many.
Instead of sending a Kenny.
Oh.
But what was cool is that I had
I do have
my
a Wonder Woman shelf. I said though, so it'll
my $5 GameStop thing, and then I had like 10 or 15 between $10 and $15 of credit. So it wasn't too bad, like 60 $60 somewhere in there. And then actually I've seen like the Godzilla, like people are selling them for like $30 on $35. So if I can sell that on eBay, pay that much to ship it to somebody.
Yeah.
I might get like $2 back for the Godzilla. But no, I just wanted the Wonder Woman, and I know that no one's going to sell the Wonder Woman for less than like $100 pretty soon anyways. So
yeah. I saw because there's a Superman one too. And then like with the King Kong, there's the Flash and the Batman figures, right? I saw the Superman, I had to walk away. I was like, this is $70. And look at what am I going to do with this Godzilla? And Superman's not that great. So
Superman's got that. Superman's showing teeth like Aquaman. He's ready for the dentist.
Get a brush.
The Godzilla doesn't look bad or anything like that. It's okay. He does big figures well, but it just doesn't scale.
Yeah.
With anything. It's just on its own. It's just the Godzilla. Like I don't know what I would do with it. I'm not that. I have a Toho Godzilla, like a 1968 one, I believe. And that's like my style, that old, like kind of claymation looking ones with the bulging eyes and stuff. Like I like that style of Godzilla. So
just take a picture of the Godzilla, post online saying that you got a really cool Jurassic Park figure.
It's easy.
I do have a couple nephews too that are pretty young. I might just give them the Godzilla. They'll think it's awesome.
Oh yeah, they'll love it. They don't know better yet.
My youngest nephew, I've never shown him my toy room because I'm just worried. I'm scared of like what he might do. Like
it's always my concern. Like when my nephews or niece come over, I'm like, God damn, can we just avoid going into that room? Pretend like I don't have a collection. I just picture hands just like those like shopper sweepstakes things. Kids, just like
supermarket sweep. Yeah.
Taking it's the Toys R Us toy run.
Yes, I think that specifically is what I was. That was always the one as a kid. I was like, man, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Just a dream. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Okay, yeah. Well, that's the news I had for you this week, and we covered over very briefly, but we don't need to talk about Labubu's any more than 2 minutes, I feel. So I think that's good.
No,
but I don't. And does anybody have anything that they picked up this week that they want to show off? This is the time to do it.
We've already, you put me big on it, but just big shout out to James for sending me Pythona. I got it yesterday, but wasn't able to open it. So
wait, okay, sorry, you had.
Ooh, I just watched that the other night.
Wait. Look at this.
That's a cool
Come on.
That's
Okay,
the
so
metal case.
Very good.
this
Yeah.
is a steelbook case for Return of the Living Dead. This movie is as old as my wife. This is a 40-year-old film. This is the coolest case I've ever seen because it's got the entire half zombie
Yeah.
on the
And
board
it's taken
table on it.
forever to get like that on a newer version of that on physical media. For so
4K.
long it was out of print. So yeah, that's super exciting.
I got it on sale for like $30. I'm so stoked. I don't know that Kessie has ever seen this, so we're going to watch it tomorrow. I posted a picture of this case on my Blue Sky account. Now, for those of you that don't follow me on Blue Sky, my tits are all over Blue Sky, and this picture is going fucking crazy. People are losing their minds, and I've had like 120 some odd likes and 6 reposts, and I'm like, yeah, this is what people want is shitty zombie movies. So noted. Maybe I'll just like take my top off and just do like this then.
You just have the movie.
That's
Yeah,
my big
it'll be
pickup
double the action. You know.
Right? Exactly. It gets both. Like, you guys, all these new people are following me. I'm like, I hope you fucking know what you're getting into.
Lorenz, I cut you off.
You're
you weren't
preempted,
ready.
Lorenz.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. Yeah, it's just I think this is a great figure. I am loving the Cobra Law stuff that we're getting slowly but surely here. I think the Royal Guard's going to be great. Hopefully, I don't remember how they said they were releasing that one. So hopefully, I don't have to be like, James, send me another figure. But
It's
shout
not
out to the
going be an
community.
exclusive. If that's what they're worried about, I think Michael said it's not going to be an exclusive.
Okay, that's what I couldn't remember. So then, yeah, so it should be easier to get that. They'll look pretty good next to Nemesis. Got the Cobra Commander over there. It looks pretty good. My Sauron is actually on the shelf with those, just because I can't fit Sauron on the shelf with the X villains, and so I go, F it. He can go with the lizardy sci-fi people. That's totally fine.
That works.
Looks good.
I just opened her the other day, and it is an awesome figure. I ended up just putting it's on my Ghost Rider shelf with damn it, why can't I think of her name right now? The
Lilith.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're standing next to each other, look really great. The purple outfits, and they look like a couple of badass women about to.
Her cloak.
Little
is
face
really
hugger.
nice. Yeah.
Accessory. This is awesome. I didn't realize. I totally had forgotten that like these tendrils are articulated to move them around and really get it on the face. These accessories are great. I really do enjoy this.
Awesome figure. I like the material her cloak is made out of. I took a picture of her on my Instagram, and I had people asking if it was wired because of the way it was posed out. And it's just stiff enough that if you get it to sit a certain way, it has movement to it. So she's awesome. I'm glad anybody who wants her, I'm glad if you got her, and if you don't have her yet, I really hope you do. She's such a cool figure.
Excellent. I'm still on the fence. I'll probably get it.
You should get it.
JB did say he is going to head out, so I'll turn it over to you for the moment.
Yeah. So I appreciate guys being here with y'all tonight, especially on this Halloween edition of news and recap for sure. Hope we can all come together again. It's always a joyous time for all of us to be here. Y'all can follow me here on YouTube at JBTMR. That's JBTM Reviews, or you can follow me on Instagram at JBTM_reviews. So I'm not that hard to find when it comes to social media and stuff.
All right, fair enough. Well, JB, thank you, and
thank you guys.
Enjoy
Appreciate
those
it.
cookies, I suppose.
Good night.
Good night.
All right. Anybody else got anything that they want to show off for the week?
Well, did you get the package that I shipped to you?
I haven't gone to the post office. I'm going tomorrow morning. I intended to grab it before the stream, but I will have it to show off on Saturday.
Well, I picked something up today. It hasn't arrived yet, but oh God, it just bit my bank account. I sent you a picture on your Instagram if you want to, show
All right, let me
that thing off.
see here.
Uh-oh.
Now I'm let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, we were talking about this a little earlier. Okay.
A Black Friday special.
Here we go.
Oh.
Well, that's right.
Yeah.
3D printer.
In total,
Scorpions.
with this and all the different colors of filament that I bought, it dropped $900.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's for what you're gonna get and what you're gonna get out of it. Yeah.
Oh my god!
I need to order something from you.
What's cool is with this one itself. This is reason I got this. This is the one that if you just want to print, if you just want print something, not like fiddle with anything or change settings or whatnot. If you just want to print, that's all you need to do. And what's cool is there's a website called Maker's World where everyone has all these files that are already created. All you do is download and say print. That's all you have to do.
It's pretty impressive. My my best friend Kyle, he's gotten really into 3D printing in the last year and a half. So every time I go to like hang out with him, he just hands me a bunch of stuff and he's like, "Oh, here, this is for you." So like he's printed me signs, some Beetlejuice stuff. He's done like these headstands for like NECA figures. So if you have the extra heads, you can put on, because they just have so much random stuff that you can.
That's great. I need a 112 MF Doom mask.
All right, you can do that. I would say rush.
I saw something like that on there. So already,
if they have a Hall of Armor, I know you have like the Hall of Armor display already, but like that's something a lot of people don't have and would like in their
I actually looked. There's none on there. So
it's crazy.
And especially it's like on eBay or something, like kind of similar to what I have. If they just created like a modular type of like Hall of Armor, they can just connect together in any configuration that you want.
Yeah,
it's like so. After a while, once I get used to everything and I figure out how to actually create my own, I will let you guys know. But it's like even the price that you see there is like that's 43% off what the regular price would be.
Yeah.
So it's like it was a good time to jump on it, especially after Tom showed off on Legends of Liquor last show. It's like I started doing deep dive, and with how my brain just like analyzes like everything. I've been watching videos like nonstop, like short videos, like memorizing everything, knowing everything I need to know about this before I actually made the purchase today.
Yeah.
And again, it's like what's cool is the thing that sits on top of it. You can put 4 different colors of filament on and it'll automatically feed different things. And if you want to buy extra of those attachments, you can connect 4 together so you can have like 16 colors like at a time. So it's something where this could get dangerous with what I can do with it in the future, but I'm learning. And again, I bought like 16 different filaments today, all different things like translucent colors, basic colors, metallic colors. And I'm going through like the website, the Maker's World of all these different things they create. I'm like, oh, I already feel like I need to go buy some more. And even like the filament is like half off right now. I haven't even got it. I feel like I need to go buy more while it's still on sale because you get like a roll of 1 kilogram of filament, which is like 2 pounds. And it regular price is like $23, but right now it's like $12.50. I'm like, oh, I'm just like looking through. It's like I could print up a life-size version of Darkwing Duck's gas gun.
Yeah,
I know while it's on sale. You're gonna use it.
This is so dangerous.
Exactly.
Let's get dangerous. Had to put that in there with me. But it's like, you like my son was asking me to look up different things, and because right now he's hooked on the Hollow Knight video game. And it's like you can print up real-time figurines of all the characters in that. It's like, and then he's asking me like all these bands and everything, and he he now wants me to print up all this, and it's like I picked up like one of each color. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to like double up on the black and this and that. But I'm like, and what's crazy enough is I just bought it. It's like 9 a.m. today, and they've already made up a shipping label for it, and it's ready to ship out. I'm like, oh,
Nice.
quick.
I mean, I buy stuff for like the Mythic Legions. Like this is like a body and a head. 2B is from.
Oh, I have a figure of her. Yo, look at that underboob.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Scandalous.
Scandalous.
I need a top like that.
Actually, I don't know. I guess there's no rule against this here.
No.
You got this one too.
No, the 12
They're not
cents.
painted.
My 12
The 12 cents.
I'll do
Well, if
it.
anyone's interested in the printer, this Black Friday special that they're having runs till December 5th. So, again, after looking into it, I was sold.
Rush, thank you for thinking that I could afford that.
Right?
Well, I'll say this. I already joked about it. It's like, if any of you guys here ever need anything printed, it's like, let me know and see if I can find the files, and I can be the hookup for the U.S. crew.
I have a file. Wait.
Immediately.
No.
There you go.
So no, there was a graphic novel prequel to the game Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. There was a Kickstarter earlier this year that I backed, and we got all of our digital rewards. And one of them is, it's not Mortanius, I think it's Mobius. It's an STL file of one of the characters from Blood Omen. And I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm ever going to do with that.
Yeah.
There we go. I'll send it to the 3D printers, and they can print little Mobius figures. I just totally
you think
forgot
how
I
many
had that.
dupes you can make, Rush? Like all different faces and shit. Like, like
Well, what's
the
funny
effects,
is you see in my collection
all kinds
behind
of
me, I have all the 3D print signs. I've spent like over like $300 just buying the individual signs, which is half the cost of the 3D printer to print them up.
I hate
And
that you
I'm
just made that
looking
point
up-
because same.
Yeah. And then looking up on the website and seeing most of the files of what's printed behind me, I can now just do on my own. And as I'm even looking into like different things like brick walls, like I've Little
point.
Leaf, whatever high school collectibles, the walls, I can now print those up on my own. I don't need to buy those.
Diabolic. They're
Yeah, it's
diabolic
like
now. Wall XT.
I can enhance everything behind me to like the next level. So I'm gonna be having fun with this. So I'll keep everyone notified as it's coming up. Now I just have to clear a space for that somewhere. So
and clear a space for all the poop.
yeah. What's actually
they call
really
it,
funny with this machine that makes everyone laugh, it actually has a poop chute on the back.
Colostomy bag, okay.
But with one of the biggest
bag.
things with this printer, with the design, the top filament feeder, it actually doesn't have that much poop that comes off of it because of how it feeds everything in. So again, you watch videos of this, it'll be like, fuck, this is actually cool. So thank you, Tom Multi Plastic, for getting me hooked on this. And yeah, ouch.
I know we're
We'll
3
still have
hours
to-
into the show, but this would be a hilarious time for someone new to have joined. It's like, so there's a poop shoot, and yeah.
To be fair, I did try to entice Poc Photos to join as well, but he said it's a little crowded, so he'll come next time. But it would have been a perfect time. You're right. Yeah.
it'd have been almost like when we were talking, or you guys were not weird. I was listening while I was driving home, but you guys were talking about Tron poop shoot.
Yeah.
As Rush was talking about this, I've never been happier to just be okay with my display of white shelf, stack them up. Like I don't, in my head, I don't think I'll ever be like, I need a brick wall, but I can see how you would be enticed by a brick wall, especially with the displays that you have, Rush.
Well, I was thinking that right when he was saying that, like all the stuff that Rush does in his displays already, like the backgrounds and stuff like that to make them come
like
alive.
all the staircases, the wooden staircases I have that I've bought from like Hobby Lobby or Amazon, where I can find them. Now I've already seen there's files where I could have just printed these things up. It's like,
Photography. I could
but
use
like
these
even
things.
things like on my Spider-Man shelf here, I have a desk and it's just folded paper. So it's like now I can actually print up a little something more permanent.
And then you'll be buying like the model paints and stuff, and you'll be painting up everything. And
see, that's just it. This is a multicolor printer, so it's like if something's multiple colors, I just print with those colors. There's no painting involved.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel okay.
Take out the middleman.
Dangerous.
It is, but so fascinating at the same time. Like, yeah. And Lorenz, once you get one brick wall in there, there's no turning back. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I guess before we go around and wrap this up, we're 5 minutes short of the 3-hour mark, so we'll stretch this out 5 minutes. But anything else? Anything else for the week, the upcoming week?
Think of something.
Tomorrow's Halloween, so happy Halloween, everyone. It's also my wedding anniversary, so I'm on vacation right now until Monday because of it.
Congrats. October, I guess, a popular month, to get married.
I think the only anniversary I have on October was my ex. I gave her her very first hickey on Halloween in 2000? That's the only one I remember. We wanted to avoid that because we're all goths and metalheads over here, and I'm like, we can't get married on Halloween. That's just so typical of people like us.
But it's good. It's perfect. My aunt got married on Halloween when I was a kid. Everybody got to wear costumes to the wedding. It was a good time.
Yeah,
I dressed up as Superman to no one's surprise, if you were wondering.
Hey, Kennedy, are you a Superman fan?
Some could say passive. I would say, yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
He's not a very well-known character.
It's that's what I hear in Utah. Pretty underground, actually.
He's a damn immigrant. Get him out of this country.
Oh, damn it.
Oh my goodness.
We're fighting to get to that 3-hour mark. We're fighting.
You can tell, right? That's just what it is. But for some reason, people are still around. They just they can't get enough, I guess. I don't know. All right, well, we can.
Not next week. I will be in New Jersey, but the week after, I will see if I'm around. I will join you guys, and I'll provide pictures and stuff from Legions Con. We can go over that. That'll take up a little bit because there's going to be so booths and reveals and stuff. So I'll be posting to my Instagram as I remember, but I'll definitely be taking a lot of photos of the different vendors there. I know Valaverse is going to be back. Big Bad Workshop will be there. Plunderlings should be there. So I'll get all that, and then we can kind of go over that.
Val is doing an exclusive or not? I think he said he is.
Sidewinder with the Dia de los Muertos.
Right. Damn it, I want that too, but I think he's putting that on the website. I think he's putting that on the website.
I think so. And there's 3 different face paint styles, so it's like a running kind of chase variant. I was considering grabbing one of those just to have it. So
yeah, I'm good with just the one. I don't need I know there's some people that are going to be trying to chase, all 3 ads, but I think that's a really cool. I think that one was really cool, and I've got the regular Sidewinder, and I think the next wave of figures they've been listed on the website for a couple weeks, but they're going live during Legions Con weekend.
Okay,
and so but then there are only a couple of them. Yeah, he'll probably have some of them there. So I need to just keep an eye out for them though, and grab a couple when they go up. Because he doesn't do pre-orders, he just puts them up.
No,
and then,
they go up. Yeah. He did pre-orders a while ago, and I don't think it worked out too well. So here it is. I've just gone down to just the ladies. I know he's got a new character on the way. I do not remember her name. I didn't watch the presentation, so I'm watching for that. But I saw that Legions Con exclusive, and I thought, that looks kind of cool. So if anything, I might get it and just kind of sit on it in case somebody I know is like, oh, I really wanted that and I missed out, I could be like, here you go.
Yeah, he's got some good stuff lined up. He's, for better or for worse, I'm leaning into those figures. I may not watch all the content around them to avoid certain
nice
comments, but
me,
yeah, I think that he's good at his job. And that's a fair bit. You know, I like him, and since I've, you know, I just got the a Sergeant Slaughter in from Valaverse because it was on sale on BBTS. And of course, I've got 3 other Sergeant Slaughters from Classified, but I needed the one to go with the Valaverse guys. And so it's like having gotten one of the early figures and seeing, you know, the difference between those early ones to what's coming out now. It's like these current ones are dope.
Yeah, no, he does good stuff. Did you see the? Of course, I'm gonna go there, but he did the. I think it's like Kill Switch, Eclipse, and I think Gemini, and like
the workout gear.
And like he found like the best way to sculpt female ass on an action figure. Like they took notes from that Cammy that
they talked about that,
and they kind of went off that, and it's just like, thank you. Like we got Psylocke, we got these girls now. It is the year for female action figure cake. Let's go.
What a time to be alive.
Beautiful.
As you guys are talking about Legions Con and stuff, I just had the reality hit me that they're gonna release a wave that I have to pay for.
So I'm not going to say anything definitive, but as I understand it, like usually, so last year was a smaller wave because of the dragon, but before that it was Rising Suns, which was like a $600 wave, and before that was Necronominus, which is like a $600 wave, and then Poxus, which is like $600 wave. As I understand it, that's not necessarily what we should anticipate. I think it's a smaller wave. G-Con is
$400 waves.
But I mean that's kind of like how the Rise of the Beasts was, and it was still welcome to save that like $200.
No, what I'm saying is because they're doing that collab with who's going to be there. That they're I forgot. It's like another. Oh, I forgot.
See, it's going to be a smaller wave, but they're all going to be super deluxe figures. So it's still going to be $600.
Just as expensive.
It's like 3 figures for $600. Yeah.
I think it's just it's probably not going to be as costly as some of us are expecting. But yeah, that's the point stands where this is what happens. Next Friday, we will know that it's like how many of these figures do you want to buy? Are you getting the wave? It's this much, and the pre-order will probably run until like January. But yes, there's definitely that awareness that next week brings how much money do I want to be able to fucking spend.
And then I've seen that like the whole wave that was supposed to be January 1st, which Michael warned us about, is shipping now November 25th.
Right.
The Build-A-Figure wave.
See, they got you with the big dragon, but now they're going to have little baby dragons for roughly about $100. But if you really want, you can get the egg that hatches the baby dragons for additional $50. You know,
you have no idea how many people asked them for eggs.
You got to take it in the
no
bag.
idea how many people want eggs now that they saw Baethier. They're like, some of the add-ons should be an egg. What about what are you gonna do with an egg? Stop it! Stop! Let them do something cool, like the knights that they gave us. No, no eggs.
Wait, hold on.
So what you're telling me is, if after I get my new printer, if I make 3D sculpts of like broken eggs, I can sell those.
Sounds
Absolutely.
like it.
I'm sure this got showed off on. Well, maybe not Legends and Liquor. I don't know. Maybe someone had it. I'm not sure, but
Cloud.
Well,
the
I
Jersey
would
Devil.
think
Oh yeah, Cloud got it for sure. Yeah.
you two can fight your Jersey Devils on screen right now.
Such a great figure. No, Lorenz.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
See, I just want to get that figure painted green and have it be, you know, the one demon from Marvel, Nastier or something like that.
Oh yeah. I know who you're talking about.
I'm trying to. Get some light behind the.
And one of the characters that Robo's been
Yeah,
making a custom of for forever.
Yeah,
Probably, yeah.
yeah. He's been looking for parts to make this custom figure. When all of a sudden he could just buy this and put the new head sculpt on, done, paint it green.
Well, damn, man.
But yeah, I got a second one, and
That was
I
your
know
Robo?
Yeah.
with all the figure obscures, they usually do a second like retail version, like with color. They're probably definitely gonna do it red, right? Don't you think, Cloud? Like a
That's
double.
what everybody wants. That's what my wife says. Because
so
it's like they should have made it red.
I got a second one, and I want to paint it red, but then I'm like, they're gonna put out the red one, and then I'll
They
have
will.
wasted. But
At least
I don't
wait
know.
to see, yeah. And then we've got the wave, plus all the exclusives at the show, and then you're going to see probably the next figure obscure for the holidays. So possibly the Ghost of Christmas Present.
Mhm.
So they are relentless. It is horrible.
Yeah,
Kill
I'll be
me,
able to
horseman.
get that. I hope. I was so glad about the color, the rainbow graveyard skeletons, and that. Like, I didn't need any of that. I was so
Skip it.
glad.
Yep.
I was so worried. I was like, oh, they're doing another graveyard thing. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to get it. And then it was those, and I was like, oh, thank God. And I don't want the zombies are cool, but I just don't have like any setup for that. Like, I don't have anywhere to put it.
That's fair. That's a lot of people. I went for one of each, and that's it.
I think they're dope, but like if I had like the movie you just showed, like if I had a little setup of that,
oh yeah,
they would fit right into the like doing a Return of the Living Dead.
See,
Super
being the
that would be
Disney
cool,
nerd
yeah.
I am, I would love to see Four Horsemen get the Disney Haunted Mansion license and just make all the ghosts from the Haunted Mansion, especially how they've been doing like all the Christmas story ghosts and everything. It's like, yeah, I would love to see all of that. That would, I've already got a couple bookshelves of Haunted Mansion, so I'd love to, actually have figures of all those. So, and I love the detailing that they put into it. So they would get me there with that.
Eric's good at what he does, and he's a great sculptor.
Yeah.
Well, we pushed you over, Kenny. 3 hours and 6 minutes.
Look at that.
We might as well go to 4.
Let's keep
No.
it rolling.
Yeah, let's go.
I mean, I was gonna ask some follow-up questions about Legions Con, and
Oh,
who
go
knows how
ahead.
long that could take. But
I can be succinct.
no, I just I'm curious because this is my first time going. Like, are there like panels or anything, or is this more like a toy show where it's just like the floor for all the vendors? And where is the bar?
So okay, so the panel is going to be Friday. That's G-Con. That's when they reveal the new wave. That's going up for pre-order. So that's like the big one. So Saturday and Sunday, you're going to have in like the main ballroom is where all the vendors are set up. So your exclusives will be in there, your Valaverse, your Monster Force, all of that stuff will be in there. There'll be lots of custom stuff. And it's just kind of go in and mill about. The Horsemen have their own room. So they have what they're calling the Four Horsemen Figure Fair. So it's like a little pop-up shop. So you can kind of walk around, grab things, check out. In their bigger portion room, they're having their armory built. So like they're doing the gladiators this year. So you kind of walk in and you piece your figure together. A lot of they'll have more tables in there, more vendor tables in there, like Chris from D13 and like the Glios guys are all in there. There are things happening. I do not have the schedule on hand, but like there's like a swap, like a part swap meeting. Some of the community members are doing live streams, like Legions ladies will do one, Purple Gang is doing something. So there are things they're doing. I think they're doing more play sessions for the tabletop RPG that they're making, the role play, like the D&D style game. I think there's going to be more sessions of that. So there are lots of things to do. In the main lobby of the hotel is where everybody will be hanging out before, during, and well into the night. And there is a pub called I think it's called the Old Shebeen, and it's a literal Irish pub. Like they dismantled it in Ireland and rebuilt it here. and that is where you will get your pints and your drinks and your food, and they have awesome food. They've got awesome drinks, and people are like almost always in there, and it's right there, and they don't have a problem with us coming out with the drinks and stuff. People are usually very, very respectful.
Nice.
So it's kind of like a do whatever the hell you want all weekend.
I like it. I shabeen at that bar at some point during the day.
I think I'm going to drink this year. I don't usually, but after this shit show of 2025, I think I need to get hammered.
I'm curious. A lot of conventions nowadays, you have a huge like cosplay presence. Do people dress up for this one?
A little bit. Yep. There are there's specifically, if you look on Instagram for Simple Tricks and Nonsense, it's a couple, and they do John and Newt, and Rebecca, and they do a lot of cosplay, and they do fantastic work. And at Legions Con, you'll see them doing Legions characters. Like the first year I met them, John was the Mask of the Red Death, and Newt was Ilithia, the vampire goddess. And she looked amazing. She looked so good. I saw her, and I had to run up and show my tattoo because I'm a giant nerd. But I think last year she was a cosmic character. They've got like a goblin and a skeleton warrior that they do. So they're always there in costume, but they do have a very small cosplay gathering. It's not like something you'd see at New York. It's so much smaller, but people absolutely dress up to Legions Con.
Nice.
That other company or whatever that they're gonna do or is gonna reveal something, is that Sideshow Collectibles?
Sideshow.
That's what I was trying to remember, and I was like, what are they gonna show off? And then
they're gonna have
show
that weekend. There's gonna be the Corsair, the Pirates. That Kickstarter starts too.
That's right. Oh, I think they're gonna be there too.
And so the money, like I'm talking about, there could be 3 different things. There could be the Mythic Wave. And then those 2 things could be other ones that are like,
Shit. Sideshow will be there, and I'm guessing whatever they are doing with the Horsemen will be on display. We're assuming it's some kind of statue. If it's Ilithia, I'm going to cry because I'm going to need it. So please don't do that to me. But yeah,
they're expensive, aren't they?
Yeah.
I never really paid much attention.
Yeah, no, I'll be priced way the hell out of this. And I spend $120 a piece on little Final Fantasy VII figures. What they have will I don't want to say definitely, but more than likely be out of my price range. But it's going to be nice, I'm sure. We'll see.
Damn. All right, well, I'm looking forward to it. And, when I get there, I'll find you. And then, have a good time. But
you can love it, man. It's a great time.
I guess now is a good time to go around and wrap this up at some point. Let's do it. Rush.
YouTube collecting Rush. All other social media collecting _Rush. Which I just realized that my Instagram, I'm about 900 short of hitting 20,000 followers. So I guess that's
That's awesome. Yeah.
So again, this like little tiny 3D printer is like a gift to myself for that. And again, nothing I even planned. I just started making things that I thought I enjoyed, and all of a sudden now everyone else enjoys them. So for like the 16 people watching this, if you're not subscribed, go subscribe.
Go do it.
I am on Instagram at cloud_network, and I am about 10 followers away from 1,000. My goodness. And I'm on Blue Sky at Foxy Cloud, but apparently people just want to see my steelbook cases, so I guess don't follow me there.
And if you're looking for content, apparently the Steelbook game is where to go. So
where to go? Yeah. That post blew up. My goodness.
All right. How many millions of views are you away from God status on TikTok, Lorenz?
Okay, let's check. The views are going down, folks. They are going down.
All right.
We had a few. We were in the thousands for most of the week, and then yesterday we didn't hit 1,000, and today we have not hit 500. So
I'll send you my steelbook. You can use that.
Yeah.
Yes, I will post about steelbooks on TikTok. But I'm closing in on 2,000 followers on there, so that's been nice and cool. So the Black Dare on there, and I need to make that my handle on other social medias as well, but I haven't yet. John's gonna steal it.
John's
The Bachelor.
Oh, Dan, we love you.
You can find me on Instagram at SICNS, and there's this comic book right here. I just want to just shout out to David Evan Smith. Was supposed to grab me from NYCC. I got it on my own, but just saying that is unjustified that he didn't pick it up for me.
Interesting.
Anyway, I had mentioned that to him. He probably forgot. I sent him like a DM before he went, and so, anyways, hi David.
Yeah. So,
you know, with Cloud talking about Cammy's other outfits, like looking up what that other outfit looks like, found out that there's some very revealing statues of said costume. I'm like,
oh yeah,
okay, I didn't know stuff like this got sold, but okay.
I got this one too at the same time.
Cammy,
you may be surprised.
Cammy. My poor killer bee.
I shouldn't.
Well, hey, it's all out there. Whatever you
note
need,
to end on.
whatever you need. That's right. It's a
How
good
many
note to
people are Googling Cammy right now? They're in the chat.
Google Cammy after this is done. Okay, hold tight. We're almost done. We're almost out of here. All right. This is Encounter Culture. This was the recap. You can find me here, there, everywhere. Saturday nights over on Justin's channel for Collecting Justified. So that is Just Justin Collects. I have no idea what we're talking about this week, but should be a good time. Saturday, I may be out at the Maryland Toy Expo. So if you're in the Baltimore region, that's always a great show to go to. Lots of vendors, lots of space, lots of money spent. And then next weekend, Legions Con. So I'm not sure where the recap will fall next week. Probably Thursday, because I'll be heading out Friday. Or maybe we do a special edition from Legions Con. I don't know. To be determined.
Get a bunch of dudes in your hotel room, do it Dan style.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So maybe 2 episodes next week. No, okay, let's not kid ourselves. That's too much. But anyway, I appreciate everybody for coming on, hanging out, talking action figures and toy news. Of course, for those of you who are watching, thank you for dropping in. Those of you in the chat participating, appreciate that, because it does become a part of the show, and it is, good to help move things along. If you are out there, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe below. And if you feel like joining a cult, that is always an option. Shout out to those channel members. And of course, Figure Cave Collectibles did join the cult this evening, so thank you for that. But that's it, folks. This was the recap. Again, I appreciate everybody for dropping by. Next week, I'll post, and you'll know which day the Friars Day is hit. But until next time.
I hate goodbyes.
Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes!